twists and turns. You can get the surprise of your life.
Okay, I'm going to put on the
Sometimes on the way to
Trish.
going, you might think this is the worst time of my life.
Hey Trish, I'm ready to put the link in.
At the end of the road, with all the adversity, if you can get where you want it to be, you remember whatever don't kill you make you strong. And all of the adversity worth it. How do you get your life back? Yeah. It's my
Okay. Here you go, Trish. Okay, I put the link in here. Trish, I put the link in there. Hey, George. Thanks for coming in.
I'm here.
Okay.
You see me? Hi, baby. Hi, baby. What you doing? You look so pretty.
Thank you.
Yes, you look so pretty. You're so cute.
Hey, JJ, Gaming Squad. Yeah.
I'm in here with my grand. This thing keep showing all the fat part of me. Don't be showing the fat part of me.
Yeah, them fixing on the roof and stuff, so they make all kind of noise. Cause you know I'm out of here. So
right. Oh, look how cute you look.
Thank you.
Sheila, you look so cute, Sheila.
Thank you.
Oh, Sheila. Oh, she's so pretty.
Thank you.
I love your hair like that. You are beautiful today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright.
I wasn't feeling good today, so I was like,
you know me either. I'm not feeling good.
Well, you know the topic is you living your life, so
living your life. Okay. Pretty good.
Because you know when you get mature and stuff, your kids they're grown, living their life and stuff. So
and you know what? Sometimes it's hard to start over when you done been with your. Well, it's not really hard to start over. It's hard to get motivated when you're with your kids all the time, and then when your kids leaving you on your own, it's hard to be by yourself again. You agree?
You think so? Wait a minute. I want to thank everybody for coming in. George, Gang Squad. Thank you guys for coming in. I love living by myself.
I love it. I guess because I was with a husband so long, I can't do that by myself anymore. I'd rather be with somebody, you know?
Okay.
But I got to get used to that. I'm trying to get used to being by myself, but it's hard because I'm used to being with someone, you know?
That's what it is. And see, with me, I've been with somebody so long, I just want to, you know, be by myself. I've been by myself, divorced for 9 years, going on 10. But still, I just want
to. See, I've been by myself now going on 4 years. I was married like almost 17 years. But being by myself is like, it's like I mean, I don't like the TV off.
Okay.
Because I was so used to him being there with me. Now that he's gone and I'm there by myself, it's hard. Okay. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah. I love the single life though. Because you know why I say that? Because when I love hard.
Me too. Wait a minute.
And I don't want to go through that again. You did, Trish? Okay, here she goes.
What happened? Okay, it took me off.
Okay, let me drop you off. Let me drop this one off. Kick off. Okay.
You took it off?
I'm gonna kick it off. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I love hard also, Sheila. I would love hard too. I do. But I don't know. I'm just not used to being by myself.
Okay. That's good. Hi, Kelly. How you doing, hon? You want to come up? You could come up, Kelly, if you want to.
I think Sherry coming up too.
Who? What you say?
Sherry,
Wait, because I was listening to somebody. What you said? What?
Sherry coming up too.
I have rules and regulations.
Bye, Felicia.
No, I have rules and regulations.
Bye, Felicia.
I have rules and regulations.
Yeah, so yeah, that's my problem. I don't like being alone because I guess I was so used to having a husband with me, and being alone now is kind of like it's hectic. I don't like the single life. I don't.
Well, a lot of people don't like the single life. With me, I like it because I was devoted. So I was married for 25 years. And then before marriage, I was, together.
Right.
I could say practically since I was like 18, devoted. So then you from 18 to 40 son after my divorce. I mean, and you just devoting yourself to your husband, your kids, the house, your job, your career, your school, your education, everything. So after the divorce, I really appreciate. I didn't want a divorce, but it happened. Yeah. Because certain things I had standards and I couldn't tolerate. But after divorce, I learned how to just love myself even more through my pain, through my suffering, and through my loneliness and through my midnight hours. When I got married, I never lost myself. It was always about me, my husband. It was first God, my husband, my kids, me, whatever. I always put myself last. So after, I thought this was the time that she was gonna really just do her. But I don't really just do me because I always do my grandson. He's the number one in my life now.
Right.
So
I would have still been with my husband if he hadn't died. I mean, we were going strong. The marriage was awesome. It's just that he passed away. So being alone, it taught me how to learn how to be alone.
Okay. You said what? I'm sorry.
It taught me how to learn to be alone. When you're not used to being alone, it teaches you how to be alone when you lose somebody. So now I learned how to be alone.
Okay.
Even though I don't like being alone, but it is.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think you live in the fullness of your life, or it ain't even start yet? You didn't even live your life like you want to yet.
I think I'm living my life now.
Okay, you can truly say that.
I know there's more to come. I know there's more that I can offer. I know there's more out there for me. You know what I mean? I'm living my life, but I'm living my life. Let's put it like this. I'm living my life, but I'm not living my life like I want to. You get what I'm saying? I'm not where I want to be at. I mean, financial I am, but I'm talking about, I think somebody want to come up. Didn't they say that?
No, she said 20 minutes. Is we still here? George said, could he ask the question how your husband passed away?
He passed away from Lou Gehrig's disease. It was like it's like it's Lou Gehrig's disease. It's like a crippling disease. It's called ALS. ALS. It's Lou Gehrig's disease. It's a man that lived with it for a very, very long time. He died maybe about 2 years ago from it. They call
that's what messes up your muscles, right? It's like a disease.
It messes up your muscles. You can't talk. You can't walk. You have your head to the side. So yeah, that's how he died. He died. What, Maya?
Yeah, break down your muscles and stuff.
Your what?
My painted thing?
No. Yeah, he died from Lou Gehrig's disease. They call it ALS. And it's like a crippling disease. It cripples your muscles. You can't talk. You can't walk. You can't ride. You can't do nothing. So I just watched him deteriorate for a very, very long time. And being that I couldn't take care of him no more, I had to put him in a nursing home because they had him on so much stuff. I remember one day I picked him up, Chilla, and he fell right down. Because we were trying to pick him up. We couldn't pick him up.
Okay.
He
because his body's like dead weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, his body like
So I took care of him for like almost 3 years before I just put him in there because I couldn't do it no more. But I was like wearing myself out there because I was up there every single day from work. I took a shower from work. I just made sure I did everything, to help him, to make him be comfortable, you know. But I knew it was going to have to be to the end when he couldn't talk no more.
Yes. Hi, Digital. Thanks for stopping by. So I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think as us older now, mature women, do you think the dating game is kind of hard now? Like trying to, because usually the men find us, but now it's different. And I'm still old school. I'm not gonna run after no man or nothing like that. Do you think you have a chance of finding true love in this time of age?
Yes, you do. Because there's a lot of, listen, Sheila, because I think there's a lot of men looking for what we're looking for, true love. Everybody's not dogs out there. Not all of them dogs, but there are dogs out there. You know what I mean? But there are men looking for good women, and there are women looking for good men. So I say, no, it's not very hard to find somebody, but you got to make sure that man meets your standards. You got to make sure this man is right for you, not out there cheating and doing all this kid stuff. Because men our age be out there want to be with a 15-year-old, 20-year-old. Yeah. I ain't got that to do,
And I track a lot of younger guys.
Me too.
I track a lot of younger guys.
And when I'm in the store, it's guys. One guy asked me, "Can I buy your groceries?" I told him, "How old are you?" He said 25. I told him, "Boy, no."
That I know. I said these young guys be hitting on the older women.
Right, and I don't know why. What can you do for me? All I can do.
A lot of women date a lot of young guys these days, Trish. Well, I can't.
Me either. My friend here in Georgia, I told you, I don't know if you was on my live stream one day, and I'm telling you about my friend. She's 40-something years old, and he's 25. I don't know. Yeah, he's 25 years old. They're getting married.
Wow. That's a baby.
But he belittled her, so he's not for her. I would never marry somebody the same age as my daughter. My daughter's 23. What would it look like me marrying a 20, even dating somebody that age?
That's right. Yes, patience.
I want somebody seasoned.
Away for years. I finally found. Oh, Kelly said patience. She said really. She said she turned men away for years. I finally found the one at 41. You go, girl.
Oh, that's amazing.
I said I want to stay single for the rest of my life. But Pat said she praying.
No, she's not.
She said I'm not.
She needs to stop that. Stop the madness, Sheila.
No, reason why I say that, because I know how I am. If he working or whatever, I make sure his breakfast done, his lunch done, his dinner done. I'm just gonna set the stage for my man. So it's like,
as long as I'm married to him, I'm not gonna do no wifey things to no man that's not my husband. I just can't do it. If I'm married to you, you got your bath water ran, you got your food cooked, you got everything that you want. I'm all that snack right here. This is a snack right here. And I'm going to be all that as long as you be all that to me. I want a man that's godly. I want a man that's into church. I want a man that's into me, not me and 10 other women. You know what I mean? It's hard to find that sometimes because these men these days, they want you, her, and everybody else.
You're right.
I want somebody just want me, not me and everybody else.
You're right. You're right. There's love out there. We just got to find. You have to find it. George is for the.
You got to find us.
Oh, it is for the sex. Why younger guys want you because you know what you're doing in bed and no games. That's what it is. That's why they want older women. Well, they ain't gonna want me because I'm not active like that.
Oh, me either. Not at all.
I'm celibate.
They'll get me and they'll probably run because they'll be like, "Wow, no, I ain't into all that right now. I'm into trying to get somebody that's really, really, really down for something. Not somebody that's want to just have sex. I'm not looking for all that. I can get that anywhere, but I don't want that. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for somebody that's spiritual, somebody, got a relationship with God.
Yeah.
And it's hard to find people like that anymore.
Yeah. Talking about going out to eat for dinner, then take you to your house, spend you over to your couch and this and that or whatever. I'm like, man, it's like, I'm be up straight. I'm like, you know what? This is my opinion. I don't like dating because I don't want to go date after date, and then the last month I done went on 6 or 7 days. I don't think that look right. That's just my opinion. I don't like dating. Really.
You don't like dating because of what now?
Because then I'm saying if you go out and go out to eat, you're trying to get to know somebody, okay, I'm beyond up front. After the conversation for an hour or two, I could tell if the chemistry there, if I want to see you again. Okay, if that don't, and then I go on another day. I don't know.
I understand that. You should know by the first date, if the chemistry is there, it shouldn't take 3 or 4 dates for you to go on to know if that person is right for you. Like I told you, that guy I went on a date with, he all down the aisle looking at somebody else. Boy, you with me? Yeah, so no.
Wait, Kelly said she know a woman is 45 and she married a boy 23 years old. And he is draining her bank account, and she's.
Oh my
One thing, ain't no man gonna take my money.
That's,
I don't play that.
And I don't know why I attract a bunch of younger guys. I would love to attract older men, you know? That's what I would love to attract. But it seems like I'm attracting guys from like 20 all the way up to maybe like 35, you know? And I don't want a 35-year-old either. I just don't. That's too.
The youngest I would go for is 45. And that's it.
That's a good age.
That's 45 and that's it. I'm not going no longer than 45.
Because some guys is 35. There's a lot of seasoned guys at 35, but most of the guys at 35, they still want to play the little games and all that stuff.
I said 45. 45. Yeah. I was gonna go down to 40, but I said no. 45.
You know what? It really depends on the maturity. You know.
And then, you know, I'm to we ain't gonna have no mortgage payment, none of that, whatever. That's out the window. You know, no car payment, that's out the window.
Right.
Hi, Blue David. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. So it's like,
hi, Blue Devil. How are you? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm just getting on your chat. I wasn't even on the chat to even see who was in here.
Oh, really? Yeah. So, what advice will you give? I want to start a movement, a celibate movement for young women to save themselves until they get married.
That'd be something good to do.
I want to do that.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Because I want young girls to focus on their education and their career and save their body to that one. Because they don't have no kids, because kids are expensive. They are expensive.
Absolutely. I agree. Yeah. They are very expensive.
I think if you're going to have kids while you marry, you know, while you having your career, you stable, you have your home, you know what I'm saying? Buy your home while you young. By the time you 50 something, your mortgage your house be paid off.
Everything to be already done.
So that's why I really wanted. This started a movement in Virginia, and it's Latinos and Blacks. And I really want to start that. You know, where I locate at a movement for young women. They don't have to be any age. Just save yourself until you get married.
That'd be something nice to do, Sheila. That's nice. I mean, thinking outside of the box is always a good thing. You know, especially for younger women. Younger women need to hear stuff like this. Younger women need this type of stuff anyways, you know? A lot of younger women doesn't have any role model anymore.
They don't.
Know, so
because a lot of them mother had them at a young age.
Absolutely. That's what I agree.
The only thing they see is people having babies at a young age, and they're having peer pressure because they're still virgin, and you know, and stuff like that.
Thank you so much, Blue Devil. Yeah. So we want to make sure people being that the thing that we're doing right now, we want to make sure that we're uplifting younger women. We don't want the younger women to go down the line the wrong way this time, you know. So this is something good that you're doing, Sheila. I agree with you, girl. You know that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because you know what? It's not a lot of older women giving an example for us, for the younger women these days. Because what I see a lot, thank you, Digital. He said he supported. What I see a lot, like a lot of older women, the way they dress and carry themselves, that's not a role model for the younger women.
No, it's not.
Maybe I'm going to get rebuked behind this, but I see, like, in my eyes, a lot of older women like in competition with a lot of young girls.
Yeah, you listen. You done had your time. You done had your time to be 20, 18. Let them have their time.
That's right.
Like that's me, right. I dress accordingly. I like to dress. I like to look good. One thing about me, I like to look good. I like to smell good. I like to look good. And I like to keep myself looking right. I don't want to dress nasty. I don't want to dress, you know how these older women do just to get attention. I am not an attention seeker. I'm not that. I'm just me. And
that was your message this morning.
Yeah. And I don't want to dress like I'm trying to go out there and get attention. I'm just being me. I get attention anyway, just by being me. You know, and that's best for us to do, just to get attention, just by being ourselves. Not trying to act like somebody, not trying to put all these nasty clothes on just to get a man. He ain't gonna stay with you. He's staying with what you got on. That's right. Not you. You know, so we gotta watch out really how we dress as older women. And when we do dress nice, have to keep it right. You know, keep it right and keep it decent. You know.
Yeah. Present ourselves, because if somebody, that's one thing I'll miss the old school days when I was growing up. My grandma really taught me. I love my turtlenecks. I like to be covered, and I'm not bragging. I have a nice, decent body, but even with bathing suits, I always had a sheer thing over it or whatever, and I was always subconscious about my body. My sister would say, "Sure, you got a beautiful body." Everybody, I just can't, because I feel like your body is only for your husband.
And that's your temple. That is your temple. That belongs to you. It doesn't belong to your boyfriend. It doesn't belong to somebody that's not going to marry you. You want to show your body off to somebody. Why give your body up to everybody now and show it off to everybody? You know? So
you're right.
I understand you on that.
Yeah. So that's I just set example, you know, when I was going to the jailhouse and ministering to the women and, you know, different things or whatever, when I was doing the young girls, always present yourself respectful, you know, make sure they're smelling good, make sure their hair done, you know, and everything. Yeah.
Hey, Sherry. Exactly, Blue Devil. I agree. Older women are hating on younger girls. Why? You had your time to be. I do agree with you on that one, Blue Devil. They are. They are, because they want to be young again. Be your age. I love my age. I love everything about what I do. I'm glad I'm aging gracefully.
Hi, Sherry.
You know? Yes, Sherry. What's going on, Sherry? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. We really had to set the stage, set standards.
A good example.
Yeah, like I tell my daughters, when you come out the house, it's a certain way how you supposed to present yourself, and they keep their hair done, they keep their nails done. You know what I'm saying? Because I put that in them when they was younger.
See, that's how my daughter is. I always tell them, keep your nails clean, keep your hair clean, brush your teeth. Don't be walking around stinky. You know, when it's the time of that time, you know, keep
boobs hanging all out, shorts, cheeks. No, I don't.
And you know what? A man gonna respect you more just by you being who you are. You know, you know, take care of yourself.
She said, "I'm doing that's good." Yeah, because you know what? And add a respect to yourself. If you want somebody to respect you, you have to respect yourself.
What singer? No, you can't bring that in here and sing it while I'm on live. No.
No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to turn it on. I'm going to act like it.
Oh, you can act like it, yeah, because you're about to go to bed after a while. Come on, bring it in. You cannot turn it on. She told me, can she go bring her singer in here? You're so funny. Go ahead.
So that's what that is too with guys and stuff. When they see girls dressed like that's I wanted a male point of view. I wish Frank was here so he'd get on the panel. When
I know.
When they see
we need a male point of view.
What's the first thing coming in mind? You know? Hey, War. Hey, family. It's a shame.
There may be 5 sexy older women. It's a shame. It may be ladies. It's a shame. It may be 5 sexy older women.
What you mean by that, Blue Devil?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Trisha, even on the YouTube streets, I don't see a lot of example for older women. I don't.
You don't see a lot of example being an older woman? No, because most of the older women got their butts hanging all out, which you should not be doing.
Yeah, and I don't.
I think I'm a great example, and I thank God for that. You know,
hi Israel, hi, how you doing? Yeah, you are, Trish. Your channel is inspiration for the women and stuff. I say this. I can say that.
Yeah.
So
So we just want to dress accordingly and act accordingly and act our age. Stop trying to act like you're 13 years old, 20 years old. When you already have been 20, you already done had that day, that year. So now you older, start acting and start just showing other younger ladies how to act their age. how to dress accordingly, how to be a young lady, other than going out there being a thought, going out there having different men, you know how younger girls do it. So most of younger girls do that because they're not taught at home how to be the right way, you know.
I'm fine.
That's all out.
It is. But you know what, too, Trish? We're gonna keep it real too. That people act like they're scared to dress somebody in that situation too.
I'm sure not. I'll tell you in a minute.
They don't want to dress people in that situation because they're scared what they might say with it. Hi, Topaz.
Right.
How you doing?
God, Sherry, what you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, long time no see, Topaz. But yeah, Topaz, you can jump on the piano if you want to. We just discussing some woman stuff. That's all. We laid back. It's laid back. It's laid back here on the 5th Avenue.
Oh yes, it is. It's laid back today.
Over here
and I'm just getting over this, trying to get over this bronchitis infection. So I should be somewhere laying down, but hey, you know what? I'm relaxing with my girl today. So
yeah, that's what I said that toss. I ain't really want to come on, but I wanted, you know, probably later. We ain't gonna be on that long. I said just a little bit later, whatever. But yeah, I haven't been feeling good neither. I was up early. I went to Walmart, stocked up and everything, and just, you know, yeah. But other than that, yeah, I'm like, you know what? Are we living our life? And I had to think about that. I'm like, I'm not.
Are you what now? Say it again.
I said I'm not living my life like I want to.
Like I said, I'm living, but I'm not living. You know how you can be living, but you're really, really not living like you want to because you want so much out of life, but you're not getting what you really want because you're just not living. I'm living. I'm doing what I got to do, but I'm still not happy. You know, I'm still not happy. So there is still stuff that I need to be working on. There is stuff that I still need to be doing out here. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't work. I wouldn't feel like I'm not getting everything I need to be getting.
You know what Blue Devil said? He said, not many people are honest. Topaz, come on the piano for a minute. I want your point of view because she be having some good stuff. You know what? We do. That's what we're saying. How they say look pretty in their later years. Like you know what? Sir, I'm be honest. I think this comes from me not drinking and hanging out, being married all those years, just living a simple life. A lot of people think I'm materialistic. I just like nice things, but I don't use my body or nothing. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do.
And that's drugs. A good thing.
Yeah. And then it's.
Thank you so much, Sherry. You want to come on the piano?
Yeah. Hi, Topaz.
Hey, Sheila.
Sherry, you want to come out?
How you doing?
I can't stay.
This is Topaz. Go ahead. Okay.
Hi.
I can't stay long, but I came up here, you know, to give a little encouragement. Okay. I'm actually getting up off my butt and writing like I'm supposed to be. So, you know, once I finish, I'll definitely let y'all know.
Okay.
The book.
You writing a book?
Yeah. Black empowerment. Thanks, lady. I'm trying. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. I'm trying because, you know, it's hard. I don't have a good attention span, so I'll be getting distracted.
But you're going to do it, girl. You put your mind up to it. Stay focused. Stay focused.
Right.
And you doing the work. Stay off the social media. Stay focused on your content, your book or whatever, your chapters or whatever. Just stay focused. Don't get sidetracked.
Yeah,
right.
And that's exactly what
I have been.
You know, I try to
I have been getting distracted on here with. Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
What's going on? We want to stay prayed up all the time. Not sometime, but all the time.
True, and that's part of it. I think a lot of people don't use religion appropriately. Like I don't follow a prescribed religion anymore. I just consider myself spiritual. I want a.
But hold on, you can't hear nobody?
I can't hear him. Is he talking?
No, it's a she, Topaz. Yeah.
Oh, is she talking? I don't hear her.
Yeah, but say
something. Yeah, see, I knew it was something.
Okay, I can hear her. You can't hear her?
I'm going to come out. I'm going to come back in.
Okay,
yeah, because, you know, I'll be up here running my mouth.
Go ahead, Topaz. What you said?
I was saying that we don't use. we don't use religion right. Like, I don't follow a specific religion anymore. I just consider myself spiritual, and I have my own relationship with the Most High, and everybody can do their own thing. I think the religion was supposed to be for like fellowship and like-minded people to meet up, and you can have support in that relationship, but it's not working that way as it stands today. So a lot of us, when you guys are saying stay prayed up, I think that that's appropriate, but the problem comes in is when we're not praying for the right stuff. We still have our mind wrapped around a bunch of worldly evil that if you're praying for that, what would make you think anybody that is the Most High that created all of this stuff is going to answer that prayer? Why would you think that? You know, like I've heard people pray for some of the worst stuff, and it's just like that's not even in line with what the overall goal was for this whole planet, this universe. So why would you get that answer? So a lot of us aren't living the life that we want to live. And that I wanted you guys to know you're not alone. It's not a whole lot of people that can live the life that they want to live. And that is because in order to get the resources to do that, you probably got to do some evil stuff from time to time. And the good thing is a lot of us aren't willing to do that, but we still have our heart in a bad place. We have our want.
Evil stuff.
Evil stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like cheating somebody. Like, think about it. All of these rich people, most of the time, they didn't stole somebody's retirement fund or something like that. I'm not saying all of them have. I'm definitely not saying that. But there's a lot of stuff that you could do to get more money in order to be able to do what you want when you want. And that's not everybody that has those resources. What I'm saying is we have our heart in a place that is not something that will be considered righteous. And so therefore, you know, and that's us as a people, as a whole. I'm not saying us specifically on this panel, you know. Right. So it's just like we got to change what we want as a group. What are we asking for as a whole group? You know, look at the things that we're asking for. We should be asking for equal respect and the, you know, the completion of the Civil Rights Act. We should be asking for stuff like that, and then we'll be able to live in a life of peace. But no, we're arguing with each other, we're bashing each other because we're unhappy. And you know, I want you guys to know you're not the only people not living the life you want to live, because even if you had the resources, now you got to protect it and keep somebody else from taking those resources. So I'm not living the life that I want to live either, but there's a big barrier in the way of that. And that is the overall irritation and conflict between us as a group. And I'm gonna shut up now because you know I will go on the spiel.
No, but you know what, Topaz, I agree and disagree. I disagree with saying that you know, we always gotta have some, we grown, we could agree, disagree. That we have to do some evil because if somebody is not praying for the right thing, their heart is not right. This go to an individual. Right. If I'm praying for a husband, then for example, if I'm praying for a husband, I want a husband. Then I'm praying for a man I was messing when he was married. Why I'm praying for somebody else's husband? That's right there, ain't right.
Exactly.
So that's right there.
Exactly.
God said who He brought together, let no man separate. So why would I be praying for somebody else's husband?
Or praying for a husband that's gonna do something, that's gonna let you do all of the stuff that you need to be changing anyway. You know, or praying for a husband that's already into some shit that you should probably not be a part of. Yeah, no, that's not a disagreement, Sheila. That's exactly what I was trying to.
I'm just throwing that out there now. For instance,
what she said about the evil stuff, though.
Huh?
What she said about the evil stuff?
She said we gotta do a little bit. What you said, Topaz? Go ahead.
Well, I was saying, okay, so what you're saying, Sheila, is not a disagreement. That's what I was trying to add into that statement that I was made too. Mm-hmm. So there are a lot of people who the quickest way to get a whole lot of resources so you can do what you want when you want is usually something evil. The reason why the road to righteousness is narrow and less traveled is because it's harder to do. So I'm not saying that everybody that has any resources has done evil to get it. I would never believe that, because there are some people that put in the painstaking work that did the sacrifice to get it in the right way.
Did some evil stuff to get in, like politics, like different stuff.
Yes, exactly, and that's exactly what I was thinking about when I said
it. Yeah, and that's what came to my mind too. But I had to put something else out there too, because you know we're gonna keep it real.
Right.
Yeah. And then check this out. When somebody, this is realistic. Trish. People do stuff like this because when you get
Yeah,
that
but you don't
man,
want to get ahead by doing something evil because all that type of stuff
but
gonna come
people
back on
do
you
We
that.
don't, but a lot of people do. Some people
People
ain't
do
above it.
that.
all day, every day. They do that. Yes, they
Yeah.
do.
Hi, Alan. And they do that, but check this out. Now you sit up there and pray for that man. Him and his wife done got in some stuff. Now he done left her and went to you. The same way you got him, that's the same way you're gonna lose him.
I
And
agree.
look what
And
your prayer had involved in it. Your prayer now had the breakup of a family.
you
And if
better go
there's
ahead.
kids involved, you now pray for those kids to lose their father 24/7. You pray for them to be open and vulnerable to a lot of negative influences from the world. Because let's face it, I don't blame us for praying for evil things sometimes because we're surrounded by it. That's what all the influences are, all the media, all the TV, all of the stuff that's out there in the world. That's what it does. That's what it's telling you to want. So I'm not saying that it's our fault. I'm saying that once we know that that's happening, we can make the choice to change it.
And then look at the
So
Bible
look,
about Rahab. Remember she was a prostitute and she lied for the spies? And God
yeah,
used her. No, we don't. And she lied.
yep,
She lied.
yep,
You know. And I had to ask,
absolutely.
hi Kelly, and I had to ask the Lord, how you doing,
Hello,
Kelly? This is Topaz. This is Trisha.
Hi,
hi, how are
Kelly. How
you?
are you today?
And it's
Hey
nice meeting you,
Trisha,
Trisha. I don't know if
but
you
on
heard
the
me earlier.
Hi. Thanks for coming on the panel, girl.
Hey Trisha, I'm trying to move on from the past, but someone keeps bringing up my
Oh,
past
that's
life.
Rosie.
Yes, it's Rosie.
I thought that was
Okay,
Kelly.
say it
That's
again,
Rosie.
Rosie.
Something has happened where I want to start
You don't do that. Don't do that, Rosie. Don't cut yourself. Don't do none of that stuff.
You got to pray for her.
Don't do that. You know I got you in my prayers, Rosie. We've been going through this a lot lately.
Yeah, I've been going through cyberbullying on YouTube and all
Right.
that.
Oh God.
I mean,
Somebody
people
been
need.
bullying you on YouTube?
Oh, they've been doing it for a while to her.
I mean, people need to stop and wake up. Wake up.
That's true. That's true. People
I
does
mean,
need to stop.
I
You
mean,
know what?
God is with us. God's with us right now, and He knows everything. He knows a lot.
That's
He
very true.
Yeah.
help. He knew. He knew this would happen, and he told me
Just
that.
take your time. Take your time, Rosie.
Yeah. He told me that this would happen, but I didn't know that. I did not know that it would happen so soon because people don't respect me. But Trisha, I respect you, and Sheila and Topaz, I respect y'all because you are the best people I've ever met on YouTube. You are my inspiration, Trisha. I love you with all my heart.
Love you
Well, thank
too.
you.
That is so
And I'm
sweet. You
just
are
meeting
so.
you, but I
Go
want
ahead,
you to
Topaz.
know that a lot of people that I work with have had that same concern about that behavior that you're doing. And so, what you have to feel and internalize is that your body, your wrist, your skin is worth more than their comments. And that's easier said than done. I want you to know that you're not the only person that struggles with that. Also, that is something that is going to take time. It's not going to happen just because I say it here on today. You got to
Hold
find
on
what's
one
in
minute,
your
Topaz.
environment that can
Trish,
help
can you
you
go on
feel
mute
that
so I
way.
can hear Topaz? Trisha, can you go on mute? Go ahead, Topaz.
Oh, I was done. I was just saying that it's not going to happen just as I'm saying it's going to happen. She has to find something in her environment that she has access to that reminds her and helps her to internalize that for herself. Is that her body, her skin, her health is worth more than those comments. There are things in your past that have happened just like there's things in everybody else's past. The difference is they know yours and you may not know theirs. Their voices are louder. So what you have to do is be able to make your own peace with what you did. And as long as you forgive yourself, they'll get tired. They'll find somebody else to cyberbully later. You just stay the course and you make sure that you're getting healthier so that while they're talking all of this smack, you're doing something that's going to benefit you so that when they finally do shut up, you now have something that you were working on that's now your glow up. And they have no choice but to shut up and watch now because they got it all off their system. They got it all off their chest. They said everything that they needed to say to and about you. So now, once they're finished, now you have your glow up and you can say, okay, now when y'all are done, Now, this is what I've been doing while y'all have been talking crap. And we all have to do it.
I know, right? It's
And
so.
also, Rosie, you can't be putting people's names up like that you used to do and bully on them too. You got to stop bullying too.
Okay.
It go both ways. You can't be doing stuff either now. We know people do pick with you. I do understand that, Rosie, but don't put their names up either. Let them do, just block them. Just block them because you're better than that, Rosie. You're better. You're beautiful. Don't worry about them. You just do you.
Yeah, and if you do that, then you're participating. That tells them that, like, at that moment, it's no longer, aggression towards you. It's a game that you're doing back and forth. Y'all are both participating and engaging in it. That lets them, when you participate in that, it lets them know that you're okay with it, that you can handle it. So if you can't handle it, you have to disengage. And that behavior that you describe is a symptom of not handling it. And there's no shame in that. We're not all, everybody's not excited to do back and forth stuff like that.
Yeah, and we're not perfect. We are not perfect. God is the only perfect thing in our lives. God is perfect, but we're not.
Right. And that's why he exists, is the contrast from us, is he gets to be perfect and we're not. So, if he didn't exist, then we would believe that we were perfect and you wouldn't be fit. Because you wouldn't have brought that up if you wanted to continue doing it. So you've made the first step already. You want to stop doing that. And I won't give it a name. That's why I keep saying that behavior. Okay. I'm not giving it a name. So what I'm saying to you is that I've worked with people who do that and they do recover. It's all hope is not lost. You are going to look back on that and say, I used to. And you know what? You could wake up every day in the morning and tell yourself, I used to do that. I don't do that anymore. And eventually it becomes a pattern. It becomes what's played in your head. And then that urge goes away. But it's not overnight. You have to be willing to stay the course and focus.
I pray every night. I get on my knees and I pray every single night. And every single morning I wake up, I do the same thing. I pray on my knees that God will guide me through this trauma thing that I've been going through. I've been praying all of my life, and I've been going to church all of my life, and it's like, gosh.
Well, you know what, Rosie? Praying is only the first step. The second step is the work. And so, do you know what the work is after you pray?
I don't know what the work is, but
that's why you're on this panel today. That right there is why you're on the panel, because you don't know the answer to that. So once you finish praying, the work is active focus on and looking for and having your eyes open to opportunities to put into practice what you were praying for. Because he's gonna put those opportunities out there, but you have to be paying attention. Because if you're not paying attention and looking for those opportunities, then that's not faith. And it's also not genuine wanting change.
And that's right.
So, and I'm not condemning you. I'm not judging you. I'm not God to do that. What I'm saying is that is what it means. You can make a different choice. After you get off this live stream today, look around for ways that you can start your life of not engaging in the cyberbullying and not engaging in whatever that behavior was that in the past that they're teasing you about, and the one you mentioned on this panel. Look for ways to do something that is not conducive to continuing those behaviors, because it's the change that you want. So you're praying for him to remove those things from you, and now you have to focus and pay attention and be available to and accept, engage in behaviors and activities that are not that are the opposite of that. Does that make sense? Because I talk a lot, so if I'm going too long, please let me know.
You go ahead.
Go ahead, Topaz. You're in the no judgment zone here.
Okay.
And another thing, Rosie, you can't, like you said, you want to do better, but you start stuff too. You can't go starting stuff. You got to let it go. Like I told you a long time ago, you have to block those people.
And Rosie, also, God said faith without work is dead. You can pray all you want to, but you ain't doing none. People, placing the things. You praying, but you still going back to people, placing things. If you know you're in a situation that bring that ad up, you stay away from it. Stay away from it.
Mm-hmm.
And see, Trisha and Sheila know the context of what all y'all are talking about. I have no clue. I just got here. So everything that I'm telling you is just from an outsider looking in. So
Me
imagine what
too,
that's like
Topaz.
if
I
you
don't
meet
know. This is
people.
my first time seeing Rosie in
Oh,
person.
okay.
I just know her from the chat, but I don't know what's going on in her. But I'm just giving her, spiritual advice. We can
Oh,
pray all we
okay.
want to. And I
Okay.
always say faith without works is dead. Like I tell somebody, oh, I'm praying for a job. Yeah, you pray for a job, but you ain't going out there looking and seeking. No job ain't gonna just fall out
Exactly.
the sky.
And you can't do anything that's going to get in the way of you getting the job if it does. Like, let's just say for shits and giggles, if it falls in your lap, right? You can't be engaging in anything that's going to put it in jeopardy once
That's
once it
right.
happens. So
I,
my point for that is I have not met you before, and when you came on the panel, you're already bringing along whatever it is that you're running from the other group. So you got to be willing to start fresh as well. If you forgiving yourself means when you first meet a new group of people, like when you come on a panel and they don't know anything about you, you're not going to bring up all of the stuff that you said was cyberbullying you. The first time me meeting you and I'm already hearing about what you're running from instead of who you are specifically. So if you had to decide, who are you? What do you do? What do you like? Minus all of the BS in the past.
oh, by the way, my real name is Zoe, and I'm from
Zoe.
Texas.
Okay.
Okay, but we're gonna call you
Okay, I
Rosie because
feel
that's
you.
what you have here, Rosie.
Yeah,
So you
that's the
don't have
point
to
of
tell
putting it on
nobody your
there.
real name so they can dox you. Go ahead, Topaz.
Right. Yeah, so
Yeah.
and you put and that's your nameplate. That's what we calling you right now because that's why you put it up there. That's what you're putting out there to the people that watch this channel today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Yeah.
11. Where Trisha go?
Yeah, she got off.
and I'm just
So I
so
kicked her
Okay.
off.
I'm just so tired of the fighting. It's been going on for ages, and it has to stop. This war against all of us has to stop.
What war are you talking about?
The war that
Okay,
I
so
that I that I am in right now, it has to stop. I'm fighting my own battles.
yeah, you fighting your own demons. So what you got to do is you your worst enemy. So what you had to do is you had to subtract yourself of people, place, and things. Like now, like Topaz said, it's her first time seeing you. This is my first time. So what I'm seeing, you bring all your baggage, all your luggage from what you've been going through here on this panel. So now what we have to do as a case manager and as her major psychology too, right, Topaz?
Yeah, therapy, like
I'm
counseling
a
psychology.
retired case manager with people with disability and stuff like that. Now I'm retired. Now I had to come out of retirement. I'm also an elder too. So now I got to minister to you and I got to come out of retirement just to talk to you on my level. Because if you say something ain't right, if you harm yourself or others, then I got to call the people on you because you can't leave this pen without
Right. Right.
that. She said, mm-hmm.
Because that's the
Think
thing.
about
It's
that.
not
Yeah.
when you harm yourself, that is not a thing that only impacts you.
That's
You
right.
know, so we now have things in place in society to where I'm a mandated reporter. So your wrist did not show signs of fresh wounds or anything. And even if it did, we're online. I have no way of getting, any help to you. So what I'm saying to you is that nowadays that we now know that that's something that impacts more than just you. And there are protocols in place. So when you say things like that, it's a cry for help and expect that there's going to be a response. And that should help you to understand that you have to love you enough not to harm yourself because of somebody's words.
And Rosie, don't get us wrong. I'm glad you did come here because the other day we were just talking
Right.
about sisterhood. And look, you need somebody to talk to. You need somebody to vent to. We here for you to a certain extent. We can't let you harm yourself.
Right. Because those people are not at home harming themselves because of anything that you said or that you say back to them. So why do you deserve that treatment and they don't?
Not so sure.
Because there's no answer. That's why. That's the right answer is that there isn't one.
There is no answer to that because God only knows the correct answer for that. God only knows us.
God has taught us that the correct answer to that is you don't deserve that. He does not want that for you.
Yes, And he,
You feel that that's what's necessary. Someone to you. Does
You
that
know
make
what?
sense, Rosie?
This I'm gonna pray for her right now. Cause you know what she
Okay.
dealing with it too. She dealing with a suicidal spirit. Is that right, Trisha?
Mm-hmm.
And see, I ain't never seen her before. I ain't never seen her in person before, but I know I'm picking up in my spirit. But Heavenly Father, we come against every demonic spirit now trying to come against my sister in the name of Jesus. Father, I ask you to protect her even now from the crown of her head to the soles of her feet, Lord God. Father, I ask you to give her peace to pass all understanding, Lord God. I ask you minister to her even now, Lord God. Father, I ask you to put people around her, Lord God, that would teach her and guide her in the right way, Lord God. Father, elevate her mind and her thinking, Lord God. Father, let her know that you're not alone, Lord God. But you said that weeping may endure for night, but joy come in the morning, Lord God. And Father, it's not a coincidence that she came here on this panel, Lord God. But Father, we come against every demonic spirit, every unclean spirit, not of you. We come against it in Jesus' name. Amen.
amen.
I'm a
So
warrior, so
now
I had to
what
pray for that.
happens
I had
is
to come against that.
right, but she has to use this as a clean start. So from this point forward, now you have to remember that you used to do whatever that is, not currently. You don't deserve to be hurt, and you have to not participate in those those arguments with those people.
Yeah.
She's sounding better already. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, her eyes look better too. I'm just, I always look at people's facial expressions. When she first got on here, her eyes are pretty low, and now they seem to be perking up. Like I can see that they're either, what is that, gray, blue, green, one of them.
Blue.
Something. Or it could be the
Blue
light
eyes.
flashes. Yeah, huh?
Blue eyes. Blue
Blue,
eyes.
right? Yeah. See,
Yeah.
before I didn't see that. So what I'm saying is, you have to use those blue eyes. Okay, look around and we can get some nicer people.
Yeah.
And don't talk about what happened in the past. Just let that go.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to, a lot of people, and this is not going to be a popular page because a lot of people don't like talk about stuff like this on YouTube,
Of course
Topaz.
not.
And I want a page that we could sit down and just talk about because, so much drama on the YouTube streets and stuff. And that's not my personality. That's not my character, So I just want like a laid back channel, just to, talk and just keep it real,
Well, I want one that's open to talk about emotions and triggers, and people feel like they can connect, and they know that they're not like, struggling with it alone. They know that it's not that abnormal. So that's not something like that's uncomfortable. So it's not going to be a whole lot of people on my page either.
Like now I only got one
But
person in the chat. So,
yeah, after it went down from like it
and
was
now
at
it's
least what,
two.
like 10
Now
or something. Yeah, and so everybody left. They didn't want see what happened with prayer. Mm-hmm. All of them down there. Y'all need to stop all that. They're out there being heathens. They ran from this prayer up here. That's what that is. I'm just playing around.
I had to pray for it though. I had to pray for it because I was like,
Yeah, it's worth it.
I'm telling you. Last time I did that, oh God, I ain't gonna tell you what happened. When I know it's on my spirit to pray for somebody, I pray for them. The last time I did, I ain't never see the person no more in life, so I can't.
Yeah, but you know what? But she was open to it, and she kind of asked for it. She said she was battling her own stuff. So she said she was in a battle. The war had to stop. She said the buzzwords that indicate it's time to pray.
Yeah.
So I want her to know that she was active in that decision too. This wasn't passive. People didn't decide this for you. You came up here and you made some decisions. You needed to confess, and then you asked for the prayer and the help. So, you did that. You have to keep that, and you have to know that you did that. So now you can understand that you're on the right path. If you say we did it, then it means that somebody else made your decision for you. You're still not back in control yet.
All right. So now, can we talk? Trish, say something. I can't hear you.
I can't hear you either, Trisha.
Nope, still no.
No.
I still can't hear you.
Yeah. So yeah, Topaz, I like what you were saying though, because when you saying stuff like that, it's gonna be uncomfortable, and people don't realize with stuff like that, realistic people. Some people do wicked stuff to get where they have to get, go where they have to go.
Yeah.
You there, Trish? I mean, Trisha.
Nope.
I don't know. Her phone always acting. So Topaz, that's what you're doing. You writing your book?
Yeah. I'm fine. I'm just gonna finally sit down and focus and get it done.
Okay. Okay. But that's good. I'm happy for you. You still young because you're in your 30s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still a baby. Girl, you got your whole life
Oh,
ahead of
thanks.
you.
Listen, I will take that. All right, because
Yeah,
I be feeling
you
old.
still a baby, girl. I said 30
Everybody,
Yeah.
on down, 30 on down. As long as you ain't 40 and up, you still a baby in my book.
yeah. So
Right.
that
Well, okay. More than 30, less than 40.
Okay.
You
You
was
still a baby.
Rosie. You was gonna say something?
yeah, I'm in my early 20s.
Yeah, you got time.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
got time. Whatever it is that you did or that you're going through right now, understand that you got time. We all had something that we were battling in our 20s. Okay, that's what it's for. You're gonna battle in your 20s so that when you get to your 30s, you know what it is you want. You don't have to guess or pretend. So, just make it through that and you'll be fine. You'll look back at this and be like, "Oh, look how strong I am."
She
yeah,
like,
and it's not that easy.
It doesn't seem that way now because you're in it. It
mm-hmm.
will once you finish.
she bored. Like Trish, like,
No, she's mad at that phone.
and I got her here. I'm gonna get that off. Okay. Yeah, she can't say nothing. I
Nope.
don't know who this is.
See, the
Oh,
system has
Sherry.
two days.
Hello.
Okay.
Sherry, hey
Hello,
Sherry, hi
Sherry.
Mama
Hey,
Sherry, what's going
sis.
on?
What you got your hair? She got look like she got her hair braided. Hey Sherry, like you got your hair braided.
No, I just got it put up in a
Oh, okay, with your
ponytail.
earphones. Okay. You on your phone?
Yep.
You on your phone?
Yep.
Okay. That's
Yep.
how you got your earphones in. Okay, good.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So wait, somebody put something in the my backstage. Oh, okay, that was Rosie. Okay. She was saying she was backstage. Okay, so Topaz, like you said, some of us ain't living our best life.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute, I'm trying to get Trish back on. Okay, maybe she's gonna be back on here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay,
Trisha's
here she
gone.
goes.
Both her things are
Hey
gone.
Sherry,
Okay,
Hello.
what's going on, Mama?
okay. She mad because
Nothing.
she can't even say nothing. Go ahead.
I
She,
see. Look at her face.
yeah, she pissed off.
Oh,
She can't even say nothing. I'm not even gonna be on
my.
that long. She can't even say nothing.
Yeah, because I
You
gotta
doing it
go
on
in a
your
minute.
phone too? Trish, you doing it on your phone? Topaz, when you get on, do you get on Zoom or StreamYard? Topaz.
When I do live streams, I'm on StreamYards.
Okay. So do you have the paid version or you doing the free? You do the free or paid?
I'm doing the free version. And
Now I'm
when I
gonna ask
get
you.
enough support, then I'll do a paid version. Right now, y'all gonna get this generic background and just take this information.
That's what I'm doing too because I'm like, shoot, I'm just doing it because I don't know how to make people mods or nothing. I'm trying to, but it's not even letting me make them mods or nothing. It just say user in timeout or block user. I can't. They talking about you could. I don't know. So
No, whenever I made people mods, I was on the tablet talking on the StreamYard doing the stream, and then I had my phone, and so when I typed and it had the little highlighted thing, then I'll click on somebody and then it'll say add moderator
So I
from
can
the
do that
chat.
on my
But
phone?
Yes.
yeah.
Wait, let me try my phone and it said because I was doing it wasn't doing that.
Either that or either like I'll go back to a past StreamYard that I did and then I could click on it from my account and it'll say add moderator, stuff like that. Basically not while I was on the StreamYards at the same time.
Okay. So I'm learning.
Okay, can y'all see me
Well,
now?
I figured that out by stupid luck.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
it's a
Jesus, welcome back.
miracle!
Look, welcome back to the life of the
You know
living.
what? I was about to get off. I was about to get off.
I know you was. I know
was.
you would get discouraged.
It's a
So
miracle!
what was wrong? Did you figure out what was wrong?
You know what? I powered my whole phone off and started all over.
Oh,
again. You
okay.
know, these little right. You know, the devil's a liar.
He is.
Yeah, but
And Topaz, I want to apologize because every time you live, I'm like, God, or whatever. Because you know, I be getting time. It's like every time I take time out, that's when you go live. I come back a day or two or whatever. Okay, Hega Topaz.
Hi, Sherry.
Well,
Hi, sis.
I had because you
I
know
love
what?
you.
Look, don't even
Love you
feel bad because
more.
I'm not very
Love you more.
like I do it at the spur of the moment or either I don't work well with
Rosie, she
schedules.
left.
I know.
Huh?
Where Rosie? She left.
I'm here!
She just showed her picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a nice picture, Rosie.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Look at this
nice.
ring though, legit. Okay, well, see, stuff like that. That is what you need to focus on. With your bling. No, Rosie, she needs to focus on her bling over there.
Okay.
Yeah. My bling is amazing.
Yeah, see what I
Rosie
mean?
a mess.
Yeah.
Rosie, you a mess. You a good mess, Rosie.
Thank you.
So before I
you,
came up
Trisha.
here, what was y'all talking about?
We were talking about before you came up. What we talking about? We were talking about just relationships and stuff.
Relationship and
oh yeah,
you know where we at in our life right now. Are we happy where we at in our life and teaching younger ladies how to be a lady. You know, other than being out here being nasty. You know, the 19, 20-year-olds growing up and don't have a mother figure. We was talking about stuff like that also.
right. Okay. That
Right.
explains what I came in
Amen.
on. Okay.
Yeah, being a role model. Us older women being a role model for the younger women, because this day and time is really rare for older women to really be a model for young women, because like the older women's in competition with younger girls, the way they dress, the way they present this stuff, even here on the YouTube streets. And so I was saying we came up with a sisterhood, how we're gonna treat each other and stuff, really a good sisterhood. That if we say something, whatever we say, stay with each other, no gossip and none of that. Because for her to come to you and tell you something, she trusted you. Why would you go and tell somebody else?
Right.
Exactly.
If she wanted somebody else to know, she would have said it on the panel.
Exactly.
And that always
Amen.
backfires.
Oh, thank you,
You
Jesus.
can't tell somebody's secret.
2300 Jackson Street. Thank you for coming. Go ahead.
You can't tell somebody's secret and then not backfire on you because now you're the person that tells secrets. So it's just, you got to think about the intent you have when you do this kind of stuff. And unfortunately, the women I'm talking to on here, you guys are good role models. I don't have to tell y'all what to do. The ones that ain't in here are the ones that need that these girls are going to and getting this bad advice from.
Absolutely.
They, you can't have an older woman that's also shaking her naked ass on YouTube or on on Instagram giving advice to the kids. Because to be honest with you,
after me, girl, they're gonna come after me now.
Look, that's who they're getting their advice from. They didn't just wake up one morning and say, "Oh, I bet niggas will pay me if I just get naked on Instagram." Some old ass person told them that, and because they're like, men like seeing this and they'll pay money for it. Somebody told them that this was okay to do. So at the very least, somebody didn't stop them from doing it. So I mean, it's some women out there that are bad that are bad guiders. You know, like they just give bad guidance.
You're right. And then no consequences behind it. Because you're saying if it's bad, so why I see she get all these views, all these men coming to her chat and stuff like that. Because like I said, in this time of world, evil is good and good is evil.
Right.
So everything look glitter and gold is not.
I agree.
But see, this is the thing. It's bad advice because them likes don't translate into no resource that you can use for your actual survival. Those likes aren't dollars. And if they were, even if they are dollars, like on the OnlyFans page and all of that, okay, well, you still got other stuff that you need to buy. Can you buy a house from that kind of stuff? And even if you do buy a house, can you ever stop? Can you get enough likes and all of this for you to be able to not have to do that? And when you do stop, then that's when you find the actual consequence. The thing you gave up that you sold for means you don't get no peace. Everybody's gonna always expect to be able. Look how they treat Cardi B. She makes millions of dollars now rapping, and they still walk up to her and grab her ass like she's a common stripper.
Yeah,
You don't get to leave.
You're right.
So all of that. The thing is, people ain't telling these kids what the actual cost is of doing it. All they see is the fast money right now, the happiness, the like, the hearts on a social media page. But you know what do you get in real life? What's the actual real cost? And nobody's telling these kids that.
That's right. You're right. You're right. You're definitely right. And then that's what I'm saying. And then when you challenge somebody with such and such doing and such and such doing, I'm like, okay. But what that got to do with you?
Right.
Yeah, because are you paying attention to what all else they got to go through for doing it though? Like them women can't just walk out down the street all normal, and they can't go to the grocery store by themselves.
That's right.
You know, they got to either be packing or have a bodyguard. Because why? Because you didn't show people everything they know. Now it's like you no longer have modesty on your side. You can't say I don't do that because now there's always a price. And once they hit that price, or if they feel like the price is too high to make you do what they want you to do, what they've been dreaming of since you put the little, feeler out there, you like those girls, they think it's like a 30-second live story on Instagram. It is not. What it is an advertisement. Because look at the audience. Look at what it is you're telling them that they can have if they get the right price. So when they get the right price, or either they want to negotiate, now you got to go through with it.
Right.
You don't get to just have a normal life. These people have been thinking about this since you posted whatever it was. They didn't let it go. It might be in the back of your mind, but they didn't let that go. So that's what I tell girls that I work with. Look, they're not telling you the actual stuff, the sacrifice that they have to make when they do that. It's not that easy of a decision. They made that decision impulsively. And then at the end, once they get 30 and they're ready to settle down, now everybody has to listen to them whine about why they can't have, peace in their life. No, because that is something that's solidified until, they find a new medium and all of this stuff is obsolete. Like if you, the people who are just now getting peace right now are the ones who did their dirt on Polaroid, because you can't find a Polaroid and anyone that exists now to disintegrate it, right? So now you get to have your peace. So all of this is gonna be stuck until we can't
social media. They're gonna follow your grandkids. Exactly. There are consequences behind things you're doing on this social media, on the YouTube.
Exactly.
It is, and people don't realize that.
Yeah,
because they're not filming that, because that's not part of the happy life. That's not you balling out in the mall. That's not you bragging about getting $1,200 in a Snapchat for showing yourself to several people, because no one dude is giving you that amount of money, right? They don't have, or else they wouldn't be trolling for chicks on Snapchat.
What you were saying, Trish? Yeah, you're right, Topaz. What you were saying, Trish?
Listen to y'all. Just listen to you.
No, you were saying something.
Just about the same thing. Nothing.
Oh, but that is true though. I mean, they get on here. They try. They're really enticing these young girls and stuff. I mean, the older ones and stuff. Like, it's okay to do that. It's not acceptable. It's not. No man.
The ones with the most followers are the oldest ones. Those are the ones that are nearing 30. Those are the 26 and up. Those, and some of them even are like 31, 32, 33. These are the old women in the game who've been out there stripping and doing all of this stuff. Now they're on Instagram doing all of this kind of stuff for their followers, and the little girls see it and they're like, oh, wait a minute, she got 1 million people. But do you think they tell the little girls that, oh, I had these million before that? No.
Wait,
so that's the thing. Those are the ones leading
it. Like a soldier sister.
You know what? Brandon L is a hater.
We need a male point of view, Brandon. You know what? We hijack you. Get on this panel.
Brandon L goes everywhere hating on people, and I'm not even worried about it. He's not gonna take my my joy today.
Come on the panel. We need a male up here. We need your point of view on something. Since he always got so much to say.
Right, the troll king. What do Brandon want?
Hey, where's our friend that usually be on here? Where's the other guy that usually be on here? Whatever his name, when I'm on here all the time. What's his name? Come on here. What is his
Bass
name?
Man, he ain't here. A lot of them ain't here. Oh, you talking about Magnet. Magnet ain't here.
Yeah, where's he at?
Magnet probably sleep because you know he work at night.
Okay.
But he got to bring me some news. He got to bring me some news Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, Brandon, he ain't coming up. He's scared. He's scared to come up. But anyway, yeah, because I want to know.
No, because he just like to hate from the chat. That's what he do. He ain't coming up. He don't never come up on chat.
Point of view on how they feel with women acting like that. What they think about them, you know. I was trying to get my brother to get on the piano, but he said he wasn't feeling good. Because you know everybody got that cold and stuff.
Oh yeah, the coronavirus.
And I wanted a male point of view, like, you know, the way we present ourselves, what we wear, how they think on a male point of view, you know. While we think it's sometimes innocent or whatever, I don't dress like that. I dress old fashioned. I wear my turtlenecks. I'm covered up always and stuff. I'm self-conscious about my body. You know? So I don't show my boobs.
I like covering up too because listen, I don't like men just walking up to me telling me all of their retarded ass thoughts. So that way I don't give them nothing, no end. So I do like being covered up. That way they can't have nothing smart mouth to say. They can't have nothing, you know, overly sexual to say. Yeah. And some of them find a reason to do it anyway, but them I can ignore.
Especially if
I'm not gonna participate in
also what you wear, because I'm shapy, it's still gonna it's still gonna look, you know, sexy to them. So
but you know what? But that is normal though. That way you're still able to feel like you look good and you can still, you know, get the compliments. The thing is, I'm not wearing a uniform that says, hey, you can walk up to me and just talk to me crazy. I don't want the participation in that. If a dude says crazy things to me, that needs to be his own decision, not me helping out with it.
That's right. So that's all I was like, you know what? And we got Oak in here. You want to come on the piano? He I think what did he see? He Jamaican or something? Is he? What he said Oak said he was, Trish? He from the islands? African. He said American women is mean.
Some are, not all of them.
He said, why they so mean? That was the last time he was on here. He was asking, you come on the piano if you want to. The link is in the chat. We talk about how women present themselves. What is a man point of view when they're wearing their boobs out, you know?
Looking all nasty and women is like that.
Well, the reason, look at our reaction though. Men have already told us what their point of view is. They already said it. And we have this reaction because we agree with it. Like that is not cute to do.
Men are a hot mess. The majority of them. They are.
Not sexy.
That's not.
That is not sexy. That is ratchet.
Exactly.
It don't look right.
Exactly, because you know what, like you said, Sheila, if you shapely, it's gonna come out anyway. You ain't gotta do the extra. If you gotta put all that thought in and all that extra into it, you know, you ain't got the curves. You need to focus on something else. Like maybe have a cute hairstyle or something.
You know what says too? Guys do that. They play head games. They tell a woman that especially the ones who don't have low self-esteem, and they're telling that they're just getting their pants. I tell you anything to get in the bed with you. That's what they're thinking. She gonna fall for it. Girl, you know you look good. Don't be hating. Don't other women's telling you they're hating on you because they can't wear that. They be saying stuff like that. No, she looking right horrible.
Well, and you know what else? But they get to brag. They get to use that. So, you know, even if they're not sleeping with you, when you dressing like that, you're still going to be a pawn. They're going to use you to brag to their friends about, you know, like, this is what I get to look at when I'm at home. That's not a person that they want to keep their friends from trying. They'll be okay with it if their friends were to try. And at that moment, you're now going to be responsible for keeping those guys out of your face, not him. You know what I'm saying? So
Lopez that talks about, but they're laying in bed with him. And these are girls that kneel with and lay over their couch and then talk about him.
Well, yeah, because they need, you know what, for whatever reason, we tell our boys that they have to practice, that they need a whole lot of women before they meet the one that they want so that they can be good at it, right? Well, you listen, a woman that cares about you is going to work with you through that, and she, you're going to need to learn what she like anyway. So we tell our boys that it's okay, that it's forgivable to just go out there and just throw penis around like the green sheet, just free, and leave it in the store, whoever come by and pick it up and use it. We tell boys that it's okay to do that. So therefore, when they see a chick, they separate sex from emotion. So if they see a chick looking like that, they can feel like she's disgusting, but they gonna still touch her. They gonna still let her touch them, and then they go talk about it afterwards. And they don't see anything wrong with that. They don't see that that's a cognitive disconnect. If she's so gross, why would you let her touch you? What does that say about what you think about you?
So you saying that some women tell their little boys it's okay to deal with a woman
Well,
like that?
older men tell them that. I don't know. I hope nobody's
Oh,
mom is telling them that. I hope
oh,
nobody's mom. But
oh.
how many moms walk in on their sons doing stuff and all he get is grounded?
Mm-hmm.
He just might get yelled at. It's understood. It's forgiven.
But let's go back to us too as mothers.
Right.
When is we gonna be accountable how our girls is acting? You know what I'm saying? Are we really
We are
giving
now.
them? Are we really teaching them how to be a lady? Are we?
And that's the thing. No. A lot of women are not teaching their daughters how to be a lady. They just letting them do whatever they want to, because once they get 18, they just got to get out.
And see, and that's what they were saying, all this stuff, pregnancy at a young age, this and that, whatever. Yep. When is we going to be whole accountable for the way our babies is acting this day? And that's my thing.
It needs to happen now.
I'm going to top on that. I'm going to be on top.
It needs to start being held accountable right now, because this is the thing. I do not let my daughter wear certain things. I talk to her, I don't just yell at her or call her names or anything or accuse her. I tell her why, and I go out and I show her. I take her with me to show her what the result of wearing certain things is, the result of talking in a certain way, being in certain places is. So that way she know I'm not lying. She know I'm not just trying to ruin her fun, because that don't look fun, having me in a costume all day. Those women that say that are lying. They're not having fun. Because look at the end result of it. They always end up whining and crying about some guy, taking advantage. Well, you were okay with it all the way up until that point. So we need to start holding women accountable as of today, as of yesterday.
What you said, Trish? She really don't have much to say. Okay. Oh, you know what? And before you were saying that, me and Trish was saying that, how we, like I had a woman empowerment program, and I'll go to the facilities and teaching the women and stuff. And I was teaching like 50 or 60 women a Saturday, every Saturday. Mm-hmm. And then in jail. Some of them doing life. Some doing 10 or 15. You know what? And then I take care of the kids. Who take care of the kids? The kid's father, their grandmother. Some of their mothers is old, or their kids have custody of them and stuff, or whatever. I know. You just had to sit there and look pretty. So, you want to get off then? Okay. Okay, she's gonna do it one more time. And and my heart just went out for them and stuff. And I'm like, you know what? We really, really have to hold these women accountable. Because my thing is, let me tell you something, Topaz. I have a heart, and I'm only one person. Me and a couple of people, 6 people in my city, we only gonna do for so much. I do toys for tots. I do help people so they won't get evicted out their apartments, and different stuff. I did so much stuff in my community. Police brutality. Helping people with the code compliance with their housing, make sure they go to court for they get tickets on their housing, and just different stuff. There's so much. But the ladies, the women, and then what I see, Topaz, and I'm just gonna keep it real, not all of them, majority. It depends on where you live at. These women have kids at a young age. Okay. They going out, you got the daughter, the mother, and the grandmother hanging in clubs. I don't hang in clubs, but I know people who tell me that. And these same ones, their kids having kids, the mothers having kids. So the mother kids and the daughter kids all around the same age.
Yep.
So My
So
thing
if your
is,
mom is still out there having all of these babies, then what guidance could she tell you? Where
and
do you think
then
she's taking you? And now that you've grown, she ain't got to protect you from it. So of course you're gonna be there with her, and y'all now having babies at the same age, like friends instead of parents.
yeah. So the thing is, well, I'm saying that, okay, when it get to a point where we gotta tell our babies, look, save yourself until you get married. That's how I'm starting a movement. Save yourself until you get married. Because for one
Right.
thing, you young, you can't afford no baby. Let's keep it real. You gonna wind up on social service. Then once they get over to one baby, they make a career out of it. By the time they're 30, they got about 5 to 6 kids.
Right. Well, technically, we supposed to have been telling our kids that from the beginning. You know what messed that up is liberation. Okay, I'm all for, you being able to own your sexuality, but why does that have to be with so many different people and not requiring them to, at the very least, care about your well-being outside of the bedroom? I'm not understanding how it got to the point to where now it's just you just throw it at whoever's willing to whoever it sticks to in a crowd,
Social
So we were
sex.
supposed to have. Exactly. We were supposed to have been teaching our kids that from the very beginning is to save yourself to marriage. But the thing that happened was marriage got misconstrued. You can't have people that are marrying just because they're ready to have sex. You have to still say, now the marriage part is when you are melded with another person. You feel like you can stay with this person and make it work. And you can build a family and y'all got shared goals. Sit down somewhere until you find that in a marriage. And then you can start opening up the crotch area. Other than that, you probably need to sit down because nothing good is going to come out of it. But we got a lot of people that say, oh, well, as long as I use birth control, as long as I use condoms. Okay, but this is the thing. That's going to have a price because now you're messing with nature. It's not going to be okay. And 2, accidents happen. What if somebody used something wrong or, something breaks or it's not always 100% effective? Why even play and take chances with that? Anytime you try to separate sex from parenting, you're going to get bad results. So now the chick on birth control, she ain't have no babies, but she insane because she got all these hormones raised to her body at the wrong times. Your body was doing fine on its own. It was regulating itself. It was telling you when your emotions, your hormones need to go up and down for whatever reason. But because you want to do something that you have not prepared for, you want early access to something that you have not earned. Now you're messing with that cycle. Of course there's gonna be something messed up about it. Now she outside keying your car and crying but laughing and don't know why.
That's right. That's right, Topaz.
Birth control equals insanity. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're right though. That's
I'm exaggerating, but it's kind of true.
It is true. It is true. That stuff is true. And you know what? It comes from the parent, the way a child grow up these days. It's not the kid's fault the way kids grow up these days. It's the parents. Because it starts at home. Raising a young lady starts at home. Raising a son starts at home. It doesn't start in school. It doesn't start from the teachers. It starts at home. Being racist starts at home.
That's in them before they get to school.
Being angry starts at home. Being hateful starts at home.
That's right. That's right.
All this stuff starts at home. It doesn't start in school. And everybody think this type of relationship, this type of situation starts at school. It does not.
We are a child first teacher. Go ahead.
Yeah, it always says teach your child at home. Teach them at home so don't let the streets teach them. And that's what mostly parents do. They let the streets teach them because there's so many lazy parents out here don't want to be parents. They want the teachers to teach them. But that's not the teacher's place. Schoolwork is their place, not to teach them how to act, not to teach them how to be a lady, how to be a man. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's a such thing. There's this thing called kindergarten readiness that I remember from childhood. And what that means is your kid, by the time they got to kindergarten, there were certain things they already needed to know how to do in order to absorb what they had to learn in kindergarten. We need to do that socially too. Because if your kid gets to kindergarten and they don't know how to share, they don't know how to ask for help, they don't know how to do normal things, how can they learn anything else? Now the teacher got to stop the lesson and teach them stuff that should have been in them from the age of 1 and 2 years old, where they practiced it enough. So now that they 5, it's already a habit. So now your kid is starting at a deficit. That is one of the things that stops our kids. Like, our kids are very intelligent. I don't think that there are kids that just can't learn. whatever reason. The problem is they didn't get the right stuff at the right time. So now not only did they not get that same foundation for 3 years before school like everybody else did, so now they're already
Right.
started 3 years behind. They
Mhm.
That's
also
right.
now have this mental block. They're not
A
confident.
break.
And
Mm-hmm.
then how many people are going to be able to have the time available or the willingness to use that time to help them
Okay,
catch up?
say I'm
So
on
then
my.
at that point, school just ain't important no more. School is a
Yeah.
source of pain now.
Yeah.
So, you know, we
Yeah.
need to do that socially. How
Right.
about
Mhm.
being ready to date? I don't send your kids out there at 12, 13, and 14 talking about they got these little boyfriends if they don't know what it means. So we
I
need to do that
say
in other
18.
areas too.
Then I start. Then I told my daughter, then I dated until they're 18. But they ain't
Yeah.
go.
Well, I mean, to be
I
honest with
started
you,
at
I
16.
think they all should do that. I
Yeah.
think that all should happen.
Yeah. Their first date was at 16. My baby daughter first date was at 16. We took them to an ice cream parlor and then took them to the drive-through. The drive-in.
Mm-hmm.
So I said drive-through, drive-in. And that was their first date.
Mm-hmm.
The oldest one, her first date was Red Lobster. We took them out to Red Lobster, whatever. And you know,
Nice.
yeah. So that was dating then. The dating is, I don't know, do people still date now? Because dating is not, you're not going with them. You just dating, you getting to know each other.
Right.
What
You're
you
going
like,
to
what you don't like,
activities to
that's
see how
dating.
you think about it and like see if y'all have anything in common, if y'all have common interests, if y'all have a good time with each other, if y'all like each other's personality.
Mhm.
So that is what dating is supposed to be. But to
Mhm.
be honest with you, this generation right now say that they don't care about dating.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, they
Oh,
don't
so
care
they
about
don't,
dating.
that's all I'm saying. People don't date. That's what I was saying. People don't date now because when I'm going on date, I'm not kissing you or nothing like that. I don't do that on no date. I'm trying to get to know who
I
you
need to
are.
know who you are first. I need to see what you do.
Yeah.
Like, I can't.
Hello?
I need to know some
We hear
stuff
you.
first.
Mhm.
Yeah, we hear
Hello?
you this time.
Mhm.
This thing doing it again.
We hear you, Trish.
No, we hear
We hear
you.
you good.
I thought you was playing. I was like,
No, you good.
and he acting childish too.
You said what? Oh, but yeah, Topaz, they don't even know what day. They're talking about some Netflix and go in the house and whatever.
Because this is what they say. If
Mhm.
you try to take them on a date, they'll say, "Okay, can you pay a bill?" And then we'll just call it even.
Oh, really?
And yeah, so when you come to Netflix and chill, bring light bill money, cell phone bill money, and you probably about to get some. That's horrible, in my
Wow.
opinion. That is horrible. What do
Wow. I
you
mean,
know about this person? What do you know about this person that says that you're gonna be okay with, you know, all of this that they're asking for?
wow. So that's okay. So I can't do
It's a
that.
whole movement. I can't
Yeah.
believe that they doing like they. And then my thing is, so that y'all don't care, y'all don't have to know each other. Well, their answer to that is they already know what the person has put out there on social media.
So what about you
But
just trying to get to know somebody then? Or
well,
date?
that's
Because
the
my
thing is
thing,
that
when you
they'll
go on a
follow
date,
each
I'm
other.
trying to get to know. Go ahead.
They'll follow each other on social media first, but the thing that I try to get them to understand is, you know, these people are able to project forth what they want you to see on social media. That may or may not be true, and it may or may not be the whole story.
That's
So are there
right.
some good people that are being honest and being themselves? Yeah. But the ones that catch your attention are doing things that is flashy to catch your attention. That's why you're paying attention to them. You're probably overlooking the calm people that are just being their normal selves that's telling the truth because it's not interesting. It's not
Okay,
as
so you
fun
saying
to
that's
see.
who people want to date with somebody on social media. I won't date nobody on social media, no one from social media. I'm dating somebody like in real life. How you doing, Joe? Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I wouldn't do no social media dating. I don't think I would date nobody
Yeah,
for
because
social
you want
media.
that, but you want that one-to-one contact. These
Yeah, I'm
kids are
old
very
school.
distant.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so the kids are very distant. They see that and they're like, oh, okay. And then they think, you know how when you watch TV, you think about what that character's like in your head and all of that kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff. That's what they're doing with real people. And so when they get to meet that person, they now are still thinking about the character that they saw
Y'all, I'm
on
having a
social
hard
media.
time with this thing.
Okay, you
Don't
No, we
fine
hear you
now.
now.
Huh?
You fine
You
now.
good.
Yeah, this thing keep acting stupid, man.
Which you on your phone or your laptop?
I'm on my phone, like I've been doing.
Oh, I don't know why it be acting stupid.
I don't know. I give up.
Well, you good now?
Yeah, but you said something about I was coming in on social media. What you say about that now?
Well, because I was talking to Sheila and Sherry about how the kids are considering dating, and a lot of it happens before on social media. But what they have to realize is that's not always real, or either it's not the whole story. So they think they know one another. So all you got to do is bring bill money in a Netflix movie, and you're probably getting some.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But who they're sleeping with, who's doing for them, is the person, the character that they see on social media, not the real person in front of them. And then we have a lot of these kids that come into the office with identity crisis. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they really like, because they've been letting all of their audience tell them who they are and what they really like.
Right. That is so true,
I
Topaz.
never look at it like that.
So,
go ahead.
Yeah.
So that character, they really think that they are the character that they post online, until real life reminds them that they not.
You are. Oh my goodness, you are. That's true. See, they think
I'm laughing, but it's not funny.
That's true.
It's not, because it's a lot. It's a whole breakdown that happens, and it shouldn't be that bad.
They they don't know who they are, and once they get up in age, they would never know who they are, because they let everybody else tell them who they are, how they should act. So you are so right with that one. That is so right.
Yeah, like they have no idea what it means when I say be yourself and let your tribe find you. They have no idea what that means. Whoever they're around, whoever finds their page, gets a vote and a say-so on what they like and what they're gonna do next.
Right.
So you talking about these our babies that want to be on social media all the time?
Yeah, like this is our 18 to 25 right now.
Wow.
Oh wow.
See, my daughter, they don't
look at the ones that are famous.
My daughter been in her career since she was 18. So she don't even do social. Only thing she posts her what she doing with her little trucking business, her Beyonce stuff like that. See, she not caught up in, and I think God, both my daughters now, like they're not caught up in this social media stuff.
Because some young ladies are, and young men are also. Both of them are caught up so bad in it. You can't take their phone away from him, or you can't do nothing. They too busy caught up in gossip and all that stuff.
My kids, if it ain't about money, they ain't being involved.
But they probably had that before they found social media. So to them, social media is a means to an end, like it was supposed to be, like it was meant and designed to be. So imagine a kid that's had social media since the age of 12. They don't have anything that predates social media. So from the age of 12 on, everybody around them has had a vote and a say-so on who they are and what they should do. Right. So now, if you take the phone away from them, it literally feels like a death.
So it depends on how you was raised then, and what was your activity. Yeah, it go back to.
But it's kids that come from seemingly good homes that have more access to social media because they have more electronics and more privileges, and they are faring the worst.
That's
technically. You either raised or you not. If you have an absent parent that don't care and you spend all your time on social media, whether that's because they got money and they busy, or because they don't have to talk to you, or whether it's because they just poor and don't care, it doesn't matter. The results are still the same. The point is your parent interested in your life? Do you talk with your parent? Do you have to unplug in order to relate to them? And that parent is reminding you of what real life feels like outside of social media. If you don't have that, then and then you have a lot of kids that lie and sneak out the house so that they can get on social media.
Yeah, you're right. Because we was using our computers for education in my household. And then we went to education for money-wise and look for their colleges, where they're going and stuff like that. Start their business and stuff like that. So
it was a reason. When we used to get on social media,
go ahead.
Well, no, I was saying you're right, because when I was growing up, and when we first started to have like the computers but it was only in keyboard class. Everything else was still written. All the other classes were still written. So we was first starting to get that. So when you got on a computer or you went to the library, it was a reason. You had a goal that you was on the computer, but your real life was off of that. So once you got what you needed off of the computer, off of the internet right then, you wanted to get off the computer, because then now, you get to go back with your friends and do whatever. So people are still living a life outside of the computer. Now, if you get off the computer, like when you take these kids' phones, there's nobody out doing anything that will compare to it. They have to stay on the computer because that's where everybody is.
Wow.
Right.
I know that through my Facebook. through my Facebook, I call myself a game host. And Topaz, when I tell you my Facebook page is lit up, when I start doing my games and stuff, everybody like, I'm like, I didn't know so many be so caught up. Girl, I'll do a post. You know how many comments I get like in 5 minutes? And I had to stop.
Well, yeah, because everybody's on there.
Yeah. And this one I
They're
found
already
YouTube.
there.
I found YouTube and I said, good, nobody really know me on YouTube like that. So I could be whoever I want to be on YouTube to a certain extent, you know, chill out, just, you know what I'm saying? Don't make a lot of, don't be seen. And I was like that for a little while. You know? I'm still like that laid back though.
Me too.
I don't like being around a lot of drama. I got caught up when somebody called me out my name and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't like a lot of drama. That's not my personality.
And if I see you doing drama, I'm done with you. I don't want to be bothered with nobody with drama. Got drama in their life. I ain't got time for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If I see
we
you
have disagreements and stuff, we had disagreements stuff. All that other stuff, I can't. When it go way left, no, we had disagreements. When it go way like that, you talking about my mama, this, and I can't.
Being that you're older adults now, you should be able to work anything out. Nobody should be arguing and doing all that. That's
man, you on the sector we in Topaz, don't they be acting up?
But that's for kids.
Oh
though.
yeah.
I see stuff like that. I'd be like, bye. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
I'm too positive.
But this what I'm saying is that the people our age are on here acting up as well. And the reason is because before, like the kids were on here first. And so whenever we had free time, if we got on here, so technically, as much as we're on the internet, the kids are leading the way. The reason is because they're much more advanced in what all it can do on here. They can provide more content quickly, you know, easier, reach more of an audience. They know how this works. So we're following their lead on here. So that's why we see a lot of people our age acting childish, because what do the kids do on here? They do teenagery stuff. And so now you got people our age fighting and arguing and having disagreements, cussing each other out, posting everybody name and house and job and telling people to do all of this stuff to each other. That is, everybody look like teenagers because we're following teenagers on here. That's who paved the way for all of this stuff that we're able to do on here.
Wow. That's what it is, Topaz?
Yeah, because how many of these people would do this our age? How many of them would do this in real life if they saw somebody just walk up to them and like let's say somebody saw you giving a presentation in a ballroom, right? They walk past that, they say, "Oh, that's Sheila E. Let me go in here. I'm finna just go up on stage next to her and cuss out and tell her how much of a bitch she is," right? They gonna do that in real life?
Nope.
Or are they scared that you're gonna turn around and take the podium and slap the shit out of them?
You know what
that's you know now that's
she's so funny.
Do that.
People do stuff behind the camera. You know, people do stuff behind the camera. Nobody's not gonna tell me.
Exactly.
Nobody's gonna tell you that they don't like you.
See, the people our age are playing like they still got the strength and the energy, like look, when they were younger. That's what is happening on here. So they just pretending that people our age ain't got this energy. They're not gonna do this in real life. I can tell you right now, I got the energy or the attention span for beef in real life. I'll beat and forgot and not pay and not care.
Right.
I'm not trying to break a nail.
Exactly. I don't want to break a nail. I really feel like arguing with one of them is way less fun than what I want to do. I had some stuff planned today. I mean, you know, it's just not as interesting.
Yeah, you right. You definitely right about that, because we be acting up on here, child. Please.
Yeah, and on here you get the schedule. You get the schedule because they can't say nothing to you if you ain't holding the live stream or you ain't in somebody's chat right then. So you get the schedule when you gonna argue. In real life, if somebody really just feeling that angry towards you, they can just pop up at your house whenever.
Yeah.
That's why everybody's so upset about doxing. If you're the same person on here that you're in real life, you wouldn't be upset about doxing.
You're right.
And I'm not saying that it's okay to do it. It is absolutely not okay to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's okay for somebody to put your business out there and then tell people to go harass you.
Right.
That's
but
not
this
okay.
sector, Topaz, everybody tell their real name and everything, don't we, Trisha?
Yeah.
We don't hide our names and stuff in this sector.
No.
When
I first came on here, my real name was on there, but I lost interest in that because I don't know. I feel like if I'm gonna do like a page with content that I want my personal life, I want this to be content and to leave it on here, and then I get to still live my like. I needed a separation. It helps me to turn it on and turn it off.
Where you at? You need that because did use that here this sector over here, my sector, our sector over here. We don't do that. We who we are.
So pretty. Oh,
Yeah,
talking about
we are, and we doing a meet and greet too the Lord's will next year. We're gonna do a meet and greet. We all get together and stuff. Yeah,
that'd be
that's
nice.
nice.
That'd be really nice.
yeah,
Get together. We can go all over Sheila's house and
Yeah.
lay out.
What I probably
And,
do, you know what? A Myrtle Beach. I probably
Sheila,
just
are
go
you
ahead and rent a
cooking?
big house instead of coming to my house. Just go ahead and rent one. Trisha,
That'd be nice.
that's
Look at her.
That'd be nice.
But who cooking though?
I'm cooking.
Sheila.
Okay.
So
All
Pat,
right.
I
I'm
can
just saying.
cook.
Sheila.
Okay,
cook
because
the
there
food.
needs to be food. If you want me there, there needs
Yeah,
to be
please.
food. I'm
So
just
Pat, I'm
saying.
like this. One thing my parents always told us: somebody gonna ride somewhere, you better make sure you have some food ready. Just like my daughter came and visited me for
Exactly.
Indiana and her fiance. She said she wanted some chicken. I said, what about some goat? Curry goat. I had made them some curry goat
Ew.
rice
Nasty.
and goat. No, that was curry goat was
Ugh,
good.
girl, bye.
And yeah,
I
made
have
a
never
nice
had
little
goat.
salad. Yeah,
Just the name of it sound nasty.
curry
goat.
goat. Oh, that is awesome.
No,
See,
ma'am.
I
How about
can't.
that?
I've never eaten goat because I have a mental block. I feel like that's not on the accepted list of Black people's meats that
Are
we
you-
need to be eating.
Goat tastes
I,
like
you
sous vide.
know,
I would
Huh?
think you goat. You won't even think it's
Sherry,
goat.
have
You
you ever
think it's
ate goat
sous vide.
before? Sherry, have you ever had goat?
No.
Oh, you never had goat?
Y'all ain't never. Y'all don't know nothing about
Nuh-uh.
No,
see, and then Sheila already starting off bad. Now she's talking about you won't even know that it's goat. You won't know that you eating goat. See, don't do
no.
that.
I wouldn't do that
Don't-
to you, though. I wouldn't do that to you. I won't give y'all something
Thank
like that.
you. I need a whole label from now on. When you cooking, I need to know
Yeah.
what meat is this. I want to know beforehand
what?
because you
I
play
wouldn't
too much.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, Tobes.
We done-
My
we
mom,
done- we done-
I
we-
ate liver, and she always try to say it's
It-
steak. I was like,
and everything. Yeah, it does. Now I have smelt it being cooked in the break room at work before, and that, oh my God, I just want to throw up every time I think about it. Now let me tell y'all, like, don't play with people's food. All right,
Don't. Yeah. Yeah. People have.
I
done
know
that to
that's
me
right.
before.
Don't play with my
everything can't
food.
taste like chicken.
Mhm.
Just stop it. I'm sick of every time I ask how something it tastes like chicken. No, that is not true. All right,
I'm telling you, I'm
That is
funny
not-
eating. I'm funny eating, and
Okay,
I like goat. Goat tastes like stewed beef to me.
Oh, you can keep that
Okay.
stupid beef in.
I like goat. I like.
Mm-mm.
Sherry said,
She ain't never tasted. She ain't never tasted. If you
Sherry
eat
said,
chicken, you eat
you
anything.
right about that, Sherry. Give me some
if you eat
greens,
what?
collard
I,
greens.
yeah,
some
I'll
grilled
make some
chicken.
collard greens, some black eyed peas, some fried chicken, some steak, some lamb chops,
Oh, not lamb
bowl,
chops.
Some
I don't want no
cornbread.
lamb chops.
barbecue. Yeah, I know how to cook like that, Topaz.
Oh, I don't like
Okay.
no lamb.
And I can make a
You know
meaty
what?
baked turkey
I
with some
tasted
baked
lamb.
macaroni and cheese. Huh?
You like lamb?
Yeah, I love lamb
You know
chops.
what? I gotta say, I did not know that I was not eating beef. They waited until I
Really?
finished eating it to tell me. Now the
Oh,
thing is,
yeah.
it stank. You have to serve it with like mint jelly, so
No,
that
it
like
don't.
because of the
Lamb
smell
chops
of it.
don't stink.
Well,
Huh?
that's what they had. They had jelly with it for
Oh,
that
lamb
reason.
chops is good.
Well,
No,
they had lamb
I don't eat
kebabs.
that
Now
type
I
of
can't
stuff.
say that I ever went anywhere and ordered lamb on my own. That was
I
already
gotta
what
make
was
it
being
for you
served.
when you come down to Myrtle Beach. But I love lamb chops. My lamb chops, I make it with I bake it and I make some onions, green peppers, and red peppers on. Oh God! And I
Sheila,
put
go
some
It
somewhere.
sounds
Sheila,
good.
go somewhere
seasoning
and
to
sit
it.
down somewhere.
Huh?
Sit down, Sheila. Talking about all
I
this
said,
lamb
look,
stuff.
wait till y'all taste my
Hey, I say that all the
taste my
time. Sit
collard
down.
greens, my baked macaroni and cheese, and my fried chicken.
Now, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Now
that
you
sounds like
talking.
Sunday right there.
Yeah.
Now you
That sounds
talking.
like
You gotta
Sunday.
realize all us New Yorkers really came from down south.
Yeah, everybody from down because my mom, all of them from down south.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Birmingham, Alabama, San
We will not do nothing else. We not cook and clean.
Yeah.
Some folks don't even know how to do that.
Cook and
And
clean.
my
Say that
question
again,
about it.
sis.
And
Now
you doing,
listen,
and
I don't
you out
understand
here
if
doing
you
a
don't
video
know how to do that. Why did you not never want to learn? Because I gotta say, I had to grow up and teach myself and learn. Once I got my own house, but I figured it
Really?
out because I couldn't sit in a filthy house. I couldn't sit there in that, so I had to
Right.
figure it out.
Yeah, there you go.
So I don't get it.
Shoot, my
Amen.
grandmother, my mother, there was neat freaks. I'm
Yeah,
not the neat freak. I'm not
Oh, I
dirty.
am.
I'm not
I'm a
neat
very
freak.
neat person.
I got a little bit of OCD, so it's got
you
to
like
not
my
only do it
family.
have
My
to be
family
clean, it
that.
got to be in the proper place.
Yeah.
It got
Like
to
if I
be
see a piece of,
efficiently
if I
placed.
see anything on the
See,
floor,
I'm not
it's
like
supposed to be-
that. And you organized. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's good to be
Oh yeah, I
organized.
can't do it. I can't do chaos. I hate it, and I like space.
My
So it's not going to be
thing
no
is,
whole bunch of clutter.
I have so much stuff. It's like now because I'm in the process of, so
Yeah.
I got so much stuff, and I'm like, oh God, like I can't even get to half of the clothes I
I
want to wear.
I already got rid of stuff I don't need for spring. So yeah, I have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Spring
know
and
what you
fall.
mean.
But
I gotta give. I said I was gonna give a giveaway, get some clothes away. But sometimes these people be so ungrateful. I might just take my clothes to the Goodwill and give them to somebody because folks so ungrateful.
Yep.
really?
Yeah, I don't give to people directly unless they ask me anymore for that reason because they got questions. They want to know why you didn't wear it. They want to suggest what you should keep or
But
what
you
did
know
you need.
what?
No, look, no, leave me alone. All right.
I
I'm gonna
gave
just
people
go take
stuff.
it to
I gave people stuff they just don't want to say. Thank you. That's the problem I get. No, thank
right.
you. Just okay. Is that the
No,
new
thank
thank
That
you? Oh, okay.
that too.
Well, don't
That too.
get to
Or either
somebody
expected more. Because now they
Yeah.
want to pull more stuff out. Like, no, hell no. Like, don't nobody even be knowing when I do my spring or fall cleaning anymore until I'm done. That way I've picked out what I want to keep, what I'm getting rid of. Just shut up and go sit down.
There you go.
Yeah. That's what somebody gonna appreciate because people sometimes they ain't thankful. So bless when
Of
somebody
course not.
appreciate it.
People so entitled. They feel like you
Yeah.
just
They
owe
are.
them something and that you have no choice but
Exactly.
to give it. Like, why?
Yeah.
What difference? And
Yeah.
then you know what I hate, like because first of all, people around me feel like I shop too much or I like buy too much stuff or either I
Mhm.
don't have like I don't keep things long enough or whatever. So if you was talking crap when I bought it, you
Thank you,
don't get to
Slugger.
just be cool. You don't get to just be entitled to me giving it to you when I'm done with it. No. You didn't want you thought it was a horrible thing. It wouldn't even be in my possession to hand over to you free
Right.
if I had listened to you. So find you some business. I'm gonna give it to somebody else.
That's true.
Yeah. Hi, Slugger. Thank you for coming in. He said this is dope.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. And I ain't
We
doing it. I
just
just running my mouth, not working.
He said this is
I
dope,
do need to
Queen.
get off
Thank
of
you,
here.
Slugger, for stopping by, seeing us. The
Oh,
Queen
you
said,
welcome. I'm glad I caught you live because whenever you be live, I for whatever reason don't be around either.
I
So
know. I know. That's all right. Because everybody, you know what, Topaz, we try to support everybody, whoever we can and stuff.
right.
And we feel so guilty. Like I said, God, I'll never see Topaz. I'm like, oh God, and she have a motivation every morning at 6:30. So I know ain't nobody on that early. So I
I know
always
exactly
support
where
her.
I'm at 6:30. Not nowhere near YouTube usually, but lately I've been getting up early. Cause see why? Why so early? I don't need to be motivated till like 12. But all right, I must make a
oh
point to get on
why
here
and mine's be done and over
to be
with. Done and
supportive.
over with now.
I'm making a point because I'm up now. Like when you writing or whatever, like you don't get a whole lot of sleep. So I'm up
Mhm.
now. So I'm gonna make it a point to come over there and see what your motivation be sounding like. I'm gonna drive through,
But listen,
see
I
what you
mean,
up to.
mine's over at
Hi,
9. If you don't make it,
everybody. Sean
if you
News.
don't
At
get on this
what?
Thank you
one
for
day, try to
stopping
stop through
by.
if you can.
I will, but you say it's over at what now?
9 o'clock.
Oh, okay, 6:39. That's a lot. I need that. I can get a piece of that motivation.
You
And
know,
I'm
you
sure
can
I'll
come
get.
up.
she's good too. She's
Oh, you can
good.
come over at 8,
Yeah,
8:30. Just as long as you spend at
yeah.
least 15 minutes with me. To let me know that you was there. Because we like to
Okay.
support each other. That's what I do to Sheila. We support each other.
Yeah, we do.
What is you doing, Sherry?
Sherry, what you
I just had to clap off
She
of
done
that.
been moving and working out and all kinds of stuff over there. I mean, I don't know. I thought she was gonna stop in a second and tell us.
Yeah,
No, she
but
said she was clapping off what I said. Yeah,
Oh,
everybody
okay,
Yes.
okay.
everybody need a little motivation in their life.
they
I'm not no
do.
preacher. I don't want to be a preacher. I just motivate folks. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And folks always say, well, you
Right.
need to be a preacher. No, I don't. I need to be a motivator.
Yeah,
What
because
I do.
for me, preachers talk at you, and then motivators talk with you so that you can do what you need to do. Like
Yeah, we do.
you
We
get a
do
say
talk
so in
at you. We
motivation.
do. We do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like that to me, I just feel like I can't listen to that. I know what I'm supposed to do. I
You know
don't
what?
like
A
I don't like
motivator.
how it feels.
I think a motivator. Just what I do. I like to uplift people, encourage people.
Mm-hmm.
To say
Mm-hmm.
keep on going on when you feel like you can't go on. Just
Go
keep
ahead,
going on
Trish.
anyway. That's the type of stuff I like to do. I like to encourage you. You know, and people don't encourage people no more because everybody wants everybody to fail, especially on YouTube. Nobody,
Say it
Right.
again.
everybody,
What you say? Say it again. Say it in the beginning for the people in the back. They don't hear you.
everybody wants everybody to fail, especially on YouTube. There's a competition here on YouTube. Why? I don't know, but that's how it is. Everybody mad at each other because they look like something. If you too cute for the women, they gonna thumb you down. If you look like something, they're gonna thumb you down. You gotta come on your live stream looking ugly for them not to thumb you down. You got to come on live stream not on point. I'm on point all the time on my live stream, and folks will tell you that,
Amen.
you know. So
Okay.
people
We got
don't want you
Trisha
to be
Motor.
on
Hold
point.
on, Trisha. Could you put yours in the say something in the chat? Slugger said, "What is your channel so he can support you?" Tope
Okay.
said she do more like politics, news, and everything. So could y'all put something in the chat so he can click on your name or whatever?
Okay.
I'm gonna jump off of here, and so I'll do it before I go because I gotta
Thank
give.
you for stopping
I don't-
by.
Oh,
It's
you
nice
welcome. No
meeting
problem.
you.
I'm glad. I
Nice to
just
meet
peeked in
you.
here. It's
It's
nice
so
meeting
nice
you
meeting
too,
you,
Terry
Topaz.
and Trisha. I'm gonna try to come by y'all channel C at
Okay,
some point in
just
time.
Okay.
whenever you have time, just stop by. But it's a
And
pleasure
thank you
meeting
for
you.
Okay.
stopping on Fifth Avenue. See, we don't have no drama
Oh,
over
you.
And great
Oh, you were
conversation.
so. I stroll through. I do a little something, just a little though, not a whole lot.
No,
So
we do a little bit of drama here too. You know me, I do a little bit of drama. I do a little drama. I do a little chocolate.
yeah.
That's drama right there in the harmony plan.
Yeah, in this sector, I'm
No, but I will say that a couple people figured out that you ain't playing with them. So I knew
Right.
it. I knew that already. I didn't have to be convinced, but some people needed a reminder. So I
Yeah.
could tell. But
Yeah.
hey, some people need them remediation classes.
And you
So
know,
I say you handled it. I'll say that.
true.
Thank you, Topaz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every now and then you got to remind somebody. But all right. Well, y'all have a good day. Let me get
right,
back focused.
Bye.
Okay, have a
Okay.
All
wonderful
right.
day.
Bye,
See you
y'all.
later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
My sister, yeah, she gonna put it. B1.
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
Okay, yeah. And we was on here for like almost 2 hours.
We've been on here for 2 hours.
Yeah. So remember, I said 2 hours, and I said I'm gonna shut down. But
Okay, that's cool.
But I enjoy this. I really do.
Did
you
you,
did.
Sherry?
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, she ain't
You know,
really
it's
say
good.
nothing. Because that's how I wanted, Trish. I want something different. What you laugh? What she laughing at?
Sherry.
Because I was just like, she said, because I just want a candidate we could all talk, anticipate. You know what I'm saying, Trish?
Uh-huh.
Something different. Because you do you, sit on there. I can't do what you do. I got to do what I do, you know?
Right. You listen, this is what you comfortable doing. I'm comfortable on that live stream.
That's
I can
right.
talk to you 4 or 5 hours.
You do it good.
You know, some people talk on there and you don't know what they're talking about or what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
When you do a live stream, you got to know what you're talking about when you're doing it.
That's
Don't
right.
just get on there. Don't just get on there and run folks off.
Yeah.
Get on there and talk about something that God put on your mind to talk about, on your heart to talk about.
Yeah.
If it's being a role model, if it's encouraging one another, if it's stop being a hater, all this stuff what we need to learn to stop doing.
Yes.
But people still do it every day.
All right. All right, Trish.
So you want to be somebody that God wants you to be, not what you
That's
want.
right. And that's why I say I like to hear feedback. I like to hear inputs. Which y'all point of view on different things or whatever. You know, and that's why I wanted a man on the piano to see. You know,
I
when
wish
you
they would
see,
come on up here and come on the
they
panel.
didn't. And, well, I'm having Ed coming on Sunday. He's gonna tell us about incel, how incel, life of an incel. But I just wanted their point of view on, you know, with women, how they present themselves. What do be going through their mind when they see a woman dressed like that? I'll catch a brother.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
In my point of view, you know, the way I present myself, you know, Babe would tell you in a minute, you know, if I ain't got on nothing that's not comfortable to me, I'm not gonna put it on. I'll be like, hey, wait a minute, I'm gonna put on something that I feel comfortable in, but I'm not gonna come on YouTube, you know, just showing everything, you know, and I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta have respect for yourself. In order to get respect, you gotta have respect. That's the way I always been. Because if you come on YouTube disrespecting yourself, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get disrespect.
Yeah.
But if you come on here and showing respect for yourself, people will show you respect.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true, Sherry. That's true.
Right.
And
Right.
me, I wanna motivate people. You know, I'm here to, to do my exercise, and that's the reason why I always say, "Hey, jump on board. It's never too late to do anything."
That's what I was saying in my live stream the other day. No matter how old you get, you're still able to do something. As long as you can walk and talk and able to move around, get up there and make stuff happen.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. You're right.
That's
You're
just
right. You're right. You know, and
that's
sometimes
just
your
that's
drama
just
ain't gonna be
like
popular. It ain't gonna be popular because you ain't do drama, inspiration. But people don't realize drama sells, negativity sells. If you just touch one person,
mm,
you know, even when Rosie came on here,
yep.
Yeah.
stuff like
And
that.
that's just like, the last couple of nights, I've been exercising on my elliptical. Yeah, my right knee has been bothering me. But you know what? I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm not going to let that stop me from exercising. I'm going to get
Right.
up and I'm going to exercise.
Right.
I don't care how bad my knee hurt. That's just like me and babe. We could go walking. I come back, my knee is hurting, but I still get up. I still move around.
Yeah, you
Right.
better go to the doctor and get that checked out too.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta definitely get that checked out too. Why it's hurting,
Yep.
because
hmm
you don't want there's something wrong with it, then you put more pressure on it too. You gotta use
Have you
wisdom
lost
with that.
some weight? Sherry, you been checking your weight and stuff?
I don't have no scale.
Okay, you need to probably get your scale soon and check your
Yeah,
weight.
you get that at Walmart for
By your
20 or
face, your face look thinner. Your face
Yep.
look thinner.
Yep.
And you eating better,
I'm
so you
doing.
know you done lost some weight.
Yep.
Yeah.
My
and
arms
that's what
done
it's
went
all about,
down.
eating right and staying healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then staying
And
healthy.
another thing, I've been drinking more water too,
Mhm.
That's the
and I
number
am
one
very
sign.
proud of myself. Yep.
Wow. Because you always, every time you would go on live, I said this girl got her a pop or juice or something drinking. Never water, but
And
now you changed it.
I didn't quit that.
Wow, that's good.
I had to
That's
break
good.
myself from that. I was like,
And you
Lord,
know what?
take
When
me
you're the type,
away from these sodas and
yeah.
everything.
And when you're the type of person to drink that all the time, it's hard to stop because it's like a habit.
Yeah, that's me. You know what, Trish?
Oh,
That's
we
me.
already know that's you.
That's my Pepsi is my weak spot.
Right. When I used to drink pop, I haven't drunk pop in like almost 15 years, maybe. It used to be Sprite. I used to love
Oh,
Sprite,
Sprite?
and I haven't drunk it in a long, long, long time. And sometimes I look at it, I say, I should taste some pop. And my daughter said, that make my head hurt because I haven't had it in so long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah. Yeah, I don't drink pop. Like I said, I stopped drinking that. I stopped messing with hamburger meat. I'm gonna stop a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think eventually I'm gonna stop eating meat. I just think I'm just gonna eat like turkey. I think I'm just gonna eat turkey, chicken, and fish.
Now I can
Yeah.
eat
That's
fish
all
all
I've
day.
been eating.
I can eat fish all day, every day. I can.
I used to eat
But I
fish
can't
every
eat
day.
the crab legs and all that other nasty stuff. I don't eat all that.
Yeah, so I've been slacking off too. I need to go back to the gym because I've been slacking off. I wanted to gain weight, so I gained my weight. So only thing I had to do
Absolutely, Slugger. We need to take good care of ourselves now, Slugger.
we have to
Especially
because
when
we
you're
only
getting
get one
older.
body, Slugger. Yeah. Thank you for
Yeah.
to take care.
Take care of yourself and
Yeah.
eat correctly and do stuff about your body.
Yep.
If you see stuff is going on, if you see you gaining too much weight, stop eating what you're eating.
Yeah.
You know.
Amen. Because that's what I had to do.
Because
I was
around
like,
this time last
all
year, I was
them
110
sodas.
pounds.
Huh?
I was 110 pounds.
Oh, I'll never get to 110 pounds. I don't
I
think
was
so.
100.
I
I
don't
was
think I want to
110
be no
pounds.
110 pounds. I probably want to be like 140 if possible. But I don't think I'm gonna get down to 140 either.
Around Christmas time, I was 100 pounds. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Around that time. I went down to 100 pounds because my heart. I had heart failure.
I know.
So
Sheila.
and I
That's
was
what they told me I had.
and I was so thin, child. And because my weight been going up and down,
Right.
and
It's
I
fluctuates.
gained weight. Yeah, and then I was like, Lord, and I gained weight because my average weight is 120.
Okay, I remember when I was 120, not no more though.
So
Try
now I'm
500
over my
pounds
weight.
now. I weigh
So
500
I'm like
pounds.
135. I'm 135 now.
That's a nice size. That's the size my daughter
So
is.
it's kind of thick for me though. It make me feel like I'm bloated, but I'm not
Girl, that
complaining.
ain't bloated. That's
And
skinny.
I'm self-conscious about this. I think I'm like big, but
Girl, no.
yeah, I do.
135 is what my
Yeah.
daughter weighs, and that's a nice size. She's thin.
Mhm.
I used to be 135 pounds. I ain't no 135 now, and I'm sure not gonna tell you what it is on live stream. I ain't no 135 pounds, no man.
Don't you start your mess, Trish.
I'm a thick one over here. It ain't no.
You
I'm
is
not
thick.
big. It's just
Yeah,
I'm
you think. Yeah,
medium.
you is thick. You thick. You thick.
You
I'm
know
thick
what,
too.
Huh?
I'm thick.
Sheila, you are not.
But I am so thick.
If you weigh 135, you are not.
I am so. Wait, let me show you.
Hold on, silly.
You trying to tell me?
Hold on. Let me go to the bathroom. Hold on.
She's trying to tell me I'm not.
Wait a minute. Let me go to the bathroom, skinny girl. Hold on.
Look, I am. Look at this. You see my hips? I am not thin. So, look, y'all laughing at me. Y'all laughing. Oh, y'all so good.
Sis got me laughing.
What?
She got me laughing.
I am not.
To my thick.
Yeah, y'all bad.
But I'm doing good on my weight though.
We can't suck and eat like the Europeans. We sure enough can't. Cause we built different though. Our bone structure built different. You know, cause I'm hippie with mine. I'm hippie. How much you trying to lose, Sherry?
About 100. I don't even know how much I weigh.
No, I said how much you trying to lose?
For my height, I need to be weighing like one something. I don't know how much.
What you 2 something?
But I'm not gonna say.
I'm 5'2", so I'm 5'2", and I weigh 135.
Sheila, you know
So,
you're not.
But my height.
Sheila, you
But
know
my
you're
height
not
is
thick.
like 5
Yes.
something.
I'm thick. Look
Do
at
you
these
see
things.
me?
Look at this stuff.
You is not. I'm thick too. I'm not thin. I'm thick.
Let me stand up. Stand up. Let me see what you
wait.
looking like.
I'm
Let me see
trying
what you're working with over there.
to show you, girl. I'm trying to show you.
Sheila funny. She said, "Let me see Sheila.
Wait. You see?
Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, you kind of thick. You okay?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not. Look, I'm not skinny. I got hips.
Oh, don't let me stand up and show you the backside.
Yeah,
Real
I
good.
told you I got hips.
Don't let me stand up and show you the backside.
I
Really
got
good. You
hit.
gonna run.
I told you.
But like I said, yeah, I'm about I'm
Oh,
bigger than
thank you. He said we all beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so
So,
much.
yeah.
But you know how women sometimes they have low self-esteem about the way they look. I used to, not anymore. Oh no. I used to couldn't stand my body.
I never had low self-esteem. I
I was the same way, sis.
Was you? I was. I always was. When I was younger, not now. Oh no, I love everything about
But
it.
now, it don't bother me none. I just like I'm finna get my exercise in and over with.
But go on here and try to get thick all over again. Go ahead on, Sherry. She trying to get thick in the right place. She trying to get thick in the right places.
I don't think she's already. I don't think she got tone up, losing tone up.
But no, Sherry trying to get thick in the right places. That's what she's trying to do.
She got to work out. If she lose weight and work out and stuff and tone, she get thick in the right. She'll be thick in the right place because it depends.
Slugger said, "Can he say something?"
Go ahead, Slugger.
He said, "How tall are you, Sheila?" Too.
I'm 5'2". He said he think a lot of black women have low self-esteem.
Yeah, you know what I do? I do always, not no more. I used to. I used to didn't like the way I look. You know, the way I know, because I got so thick, and I said I'm too thick. You know, I'm not used to being so thick. But now then I look at my arms, how flabby it is. I say, ew, sometimes. But now I don't say that. I used to say all that type of stuff about me. I used to put my own self down, not anymore.
Oh, look,
Okay,
babe.
he said black
Oh.
women and men. Why you say that? Only black people?
Can I say something? And black men, all black men too, he said.
Why you say that about black women, black men? Put it in the chat. What make you think why a lot of black women have low self-esteem?
I seen him say black men. I hear him say black women.
Yeah, he said. I think a lot of women. He said, I think a lot of black women.
Come on up on the panel and talk with us.
Slugger, can you come on the panel? I'll put the link in here. A lot of people don't like being on the panel. They just like talking in the chat.
I like being on the panel.
Me too.
Me too. Me three. Me four. Me four.
I like being on my panel.
I like being on the panel too. Me four. Sherry, you too. Sherry, you a mess. Me three. Come on, Slugger. Come on.
Me seven.
Come on, Slugger. Come on up here and show us what you made about. What you made on.
Slugger, you gonna come on the panel? You don't have to show your face. You could just put on a, like I got mine.
Wait a minute. Where you at?
I don't see him.
I think trying to fit into what Europeans think is beautiful has all of us messed up. Okay.
Oh, okay. Would you like to come on the chat? Come on the panel? On the chat. Panel.
You don't always have to have the prettiest body, the prettiest face to be beautiful. You can have a beautiful heart. And, there's everybody base it on how you look. And that's why when I talk to men, I don't want them to be based on.
You know what, Sherry? You don't want us to see us. You could block your picture off and put a picture on there so we won't see what you're doing. Go ahead.
Because he might be eating ice cream and cake and he don't want us to see that.
But that's why she need to put the thing over it so we won't see it. Yeah. And just mute yourself. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Trish. Okay. Go ahead,
Where
Trish.
you at?
No, I'm talking about Sherry. He ain't coming on yet.
Oh, okay.
You heard what he said? He said, I think trying to fit into the European think is beautiful as all of us mess up. I'll be myself. I'll be who I am. I ain't trying to be nobody but Sheila. How God made me.
Yeah, I'm not trying to add. You know how most people try to add breasts and try to get bigger breasts for people to change themselves. Don't change yourself for nobody.
That's right.
Don't do that. Right. I love everything about me. Everything now. So I don't change for nobody.
I just like to be small to a certain extent, but then I'll gain weight or whatever. Oh well, but I'm still beautiful at 52.
That's what I say about me. And ain't nobody complaining about it. I don't care if they did. Everybody seems to like me thick, So I said, hey, and even if they didn't like me thick, I'm gonna be used to it, That's
right. Yeah.
And that's wrong with us women. We listen to what other people say about us, and we let other people dictate our lives. What we shouldn't do.
That's right.
Never do that.
That's right. And I'm my first judgment zone. I don't care what nobody else say.
If nobody don't like the way your life is going, change their own. Don't worry about yours.
That's right.
What's wrong with people? Their closet ain't clean, but they want to clean yours all the time.
That's right. You right. You right about that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We got to be who we are always.
Yeah. So I'm ready to close this down.
Okay, Sheila.
And anything you want to say, Trish? You have to say your last words. I'm
done. I'm gonna get in here and find me something to eat.
Oh, Blue Devil he said I am back. Just got off show, Trish. Oh, he said he just got off Blue Devil. And I'm ready to close it down. We want a male point of view on here.
Do you want to come up here and talk with us?
Blue Devil or Mel, right? Yeah. Blue Devil, you want to come on the chat? come on the piano. I gotta start doing. You know what? I got all these guys' email. I need to start emailing them and see when they're available, Trish, so we can have a panel.
Yeah, that'd be
I
nice.
got a couple of them. They're bad.
Blue Devil, I just subscribed to your channel on the on Trisha Motivational channel right now. No, I didn't do it on Trisha's Life, but I'm going to.
Okay.
But you need to come up here and talk with us before we get off.
He said, "Give me a thickness all day."
Oh Lord.
Oh, that's the one was liking you, Trisha. Yeah.
You're so silly.
That's
No,
the one
he
was
ain't.
liking you like a Trish. That's what he put that
He
out
say
there.
no today he will. What do you mean he no today he will?
No, today I will. Not today I will. Okay, getting on the piano. No.
Oh, he don't even have to show his face up here.
Yeah, you don't have to show your face, but people just don't like getting on the piano.
Wow.
They like staying in the chat.
Yeah.
Like some pianos, I don't like getting on. Trish.
Now I get on yours, Sheila, but I'm not getting on nobody else. If you invite me on somebody else's, I say no, I ain't going.
Yeah, I like getting on mine, but other people, like I would get on yours, I would get on Peace, different ones. Okay, wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Hello, Slugger.
Hey, how y'all doing, ladies?
All right.
Hi,
What's
how
going
are
on?
you?
What's going on?
It took me a while to figure it out. I'm not very technical.
What you got on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a nice voice.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Sheila, stop being so stop going over there being all sexy girl.
No, I'm saying, he got a very nice voice.
Yeah, he does. His voice sound great.
Yeah.
Hey, but can I elaborate on what I was saying about us as Black folks?
Yes.
Sure.
You know, I believe that, especially in today's times, you know, a lot of us, especially Black men. Well, no. I'm gonna cut straight to
Go
the
ahead, take
chase.
your time. Go ahead.
A lot of Black women, and I'm gonna use Black women because I think Black women are one of God's most precious and beautiful creations.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm 44. I'll be 45 in July.
Okay.
So my mom, she's like in her 60s.
Okay.
63, and I noticed that a lot of women in her generation and older, they wear their hair a certain type of way. They wear perms.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, before I knew anything different, I used to like it. I used to like the makeup, the perm, and I still don't knock nobody for what they do. But I just think Black women should get back to
Natural,
what God created you. Whatever God gave you, because I really believe this. I've never met an ugly Black woman. I believe every woman has something that's beautiful about her. Somebody sees it.
It's so beautiful.
Somebody
that
sees
is
it.
nice.
Yes.
And I think that I was getting ready to start out with us as Black men because I really believe that's where it starts at.
Go ahead.
A lot of us, we choose what society tells us is cute. Everybody want the Beyonce. Everybody want the light skinned broad, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But there are a lot of dark skinned sisters out here that are beautiful.
Yes.
That are beautiful. And I just think that we, even men, in the way we dress, in the way we wear our facial hair, all the no facial hair look, that's a European, outfit. I mean, just everything, to the way we eat, to the way we dress, to the way we talk, to the way we treat each other.
In the chat too. Go ahead.
Huh? I'm sorry.
You were saying in the chat about the way we eat. You were saying that.
Yeah. I just think us as Black people, we got to figure out what defines us. We can't keep on letting them define what we are.
That's right.
I mean, all of us ain't, I mean, you look good, Sheila, but everybody ain't 110 and 125, 135,
Because I'm sure not no 135. I used to be.
But that's a beautiful thing, though.
Mhm.
You know, and to me, you know, if we was over in Africa, you would be the pick of the litter. You know, I mean, brothers like it. You know, it's just over here, you know, they've put the blonde hair, frail, skinny, sickly looking white girl in front of us. You know, I was telling my mama this the other day, and you know, sometimes I feel bad because she's thinking that I'm talking about her. But I can remember, like I said, I'm 44. I can remember when women used to wear slips.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
still do. I still
yeah,
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
the flips.
I
Well,
still do.
a lot of these young girls, they not doing that, and I'm
Oh
not
no.
knocking them. You know, I'm not
They want it
knocking
all
them.
to hang out. You so
They want
right.
it all to hang out. I remember when women didn't used to wear thongs. I don't like thongs, you know, and I
That's
don't
me.
knock
Me
nobody for
either. Ew.
I don't knock nobody for wearing them, but that was a white girl concept. You know, that was, you know,
More like for porn, right?
huh?
Is that more for like porn or something?
I
Or
don't
them
know.
don't want to. I think it's more like for them don't wear no underwears, and
Yeah,
then they don't wear
yeah,
like.
I agree,
So they
Sheila.
got something to say that they call them thorns. So that's more like not wearing underwears with a little.
I like the boy. I like the boy shorts. I
I do
always
too.
have.
I like the boy panty shorts I have.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
yeah,
nice.
It's
yeah. I
sexy.
like those. I like those. But I just think that, you know, we let them dictate what beauty is, you know, and you know, like when Michelle Obama, and I really, you know, I really don't get into politics. I mean, I get into politics, but you know, I really don't pick a side. But to me, Michelle Obama was beautiful,
Oh,
you know.
she is.
But I heard a lot of, you know, especially
They
white
talk
folks,
all
white,
types of stuff about
you
her.
know, calling her ape, calling her
Yeah.
monkey, calling her, you know, and I don't know if y'all seen I seen it the other day. It's a little girl on it's going on social media. She's getting her hair fixed. It's a little young black little girl, and it's the older female fixing her hair. And the black little girl looks in the mirror, and she says, "Oh, I'm just so ugly." Oh man,
Aww.
and that just broke my heart. And then the lady who's fixing her hair, you know, she tried to correct her and tell her, "No, you not, you know, you're not ugly. You're beautiful, and this and this." And the little girl just starts crying.
Aww.
You know, because see, society tells us that we're not right. You know, society tells us, you know, we're not right. You know, and in order for us to really fit in to this white or European society, we got to give everything up that is black.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, me and my mama had this conversation. You know, and I told her the worst thing that ever happened to us black folk was integration because we gave up everything. You
You
know,
right. You right.
uh,
We did. We
you
did.
know, we gave up everything. You know, now they trying to take away how our women wear their hair, even some, you know, the natural looks.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I just think that we, as black people, you know,
Mm-hmm.
we need to define what it is to be, you know, what it
Natural,
is
go
to
back
be,
to
yeah,
natural again. Being
or
us.
you know, yeah, be us. I ain't talking about Africans. I ain't talking about, you know,
Mm-mm.
because
Just
I
being
come from
us. But you
just being
gotta
us.
realize that in America, as a black America, what okay, Blue Devils, read the chat, Trish. She says it should be more you out here. We don't
Aww.
have no culture here in America
You're
for
right.
black.
You're right.
So we had to be where our grandmothers taught us how to straighten comb out
You're right.
here,
You're right.
like
I
this.
understand
Like
what you
look,
mean
look at me.
about
Like we when I was
you
little,
want
we used
somebody
to wear
that's
bangs like
natural.
this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Out here, like
You hear me saying? You hear me talking?
what you said, what?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh Lord.
We hear you, Trish.
Hold on, hold on.
We hear you. Trisha, we hear you. But yeah, and just different stuff. We don't have culture here in America. We haven't been taught that. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right. You're right. I agree.
We only talk about with the Africans and come on, we don't have no culture here. So
No, we
only
really
I
don't.
teach my girls how to be ladies, how to be ladylike, how to present yourself, how to do your hair, keep your hair up, smell good, dress neat, stuff like that. You
I
know?
agree. I agree. You know, because one thing we don't understand that, you know, and I believe this, but if you just go look and, you know, just look at the world as facts,
Hmm.
we dominate everything.
We
We
do.
set the pace on everything. You know, they got white women trying to be like y'all, laying in the sun, you know, trying to, you know, like now you hear a lot of guys talk about how the white girls have the big booties now.
Yeah, they're going to the gym. You got
They
the
going
use
to the gym. They going
gym.
to the gym. They going. They
Getting
they
their
use it at
videos
ellipticals.
under their lips so their lips could be thick like ours and everything.
Right, right. But like you said, what it is they going to they working at elliptical.
Yeah.
And elliptical works everything. And
Trying to be light skin, like us light skin ones, they go on and get tan so they could be darker, or go to the stores and get that spray paint so they could be out complexion, the light skinned black girl. Come on.
I'm a barber.
Okay.
And when I was in barber school, I learned that you know how my mom and them used to say, I'm gonna put a perm in my hair.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna put a perm. I need a perm. Well, it really ain't a perm. It's a relaxer.
That's right.
White girls get the perms.
Yeah.
Because they trying to be nappy like you. Also, what they taught us is that when it comes to what God intended her to do, we got the best hair.
We do.
You know, the nappy, you know, the nappy that we have been made to feel ashamed of, which ain't really but nothing but tight curls. That's all it is. You know, we got the best
more like
hair.
coarse hair. We have the coarse hair.
Yeah. But it's the best hair. It's the strongest hair.
It
you
is.
know, when you put them relaxers in, y'all's relaxers are stronger than the white folks relaxers.
Yeah. Because theirs make their relaxers, their perm make their hair curly.
Yeah, it makes it curly.
Straight in hours.
And it can't be as strong. Like y'all's pH levels, like, I don't know, but it's high. Theirs can't be as strong because if you put that chemical on their brittle hair, it's gonna break off. You know, another thing that they taught us, if you was to take their hair and put it under a microscope and look at it, it's hollow like a straw.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at under our hair, especially black people hair, they have and then I don't remember the word, but it's some type of melanin, some type of fluid in there, like an ink. You know, like when you take an ink pen and you can look in it and you see the little you know, black ink. That's what black hair is like. You know, and like I said, the reason why I stopped by y'all's show is because for one, I love black. I support black. That's why I asked, let me, you know, get the name of y'all's channel, because I probably would never see them, but I just want to support. You know what I'm saying? I just want to support. You know, I want to stay on code because, you know, we got a lot against us, and we got to look out for each other. And I think it's dope that black women.
Here I go with this problem. You guys hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
And what he was talking about, like the makeup and stuff. I don't like wearing makeup. I have a little makeup.
Our hair textures and stuff. We had the best hair textures and stuff.
Yeah.
Perms and stuff like that. And he was saying about supporting us. You got Slugger, you got Topaz channel?
Yeah.
You got Trisha channel?
No, I didn't get Trisha and the other ladies. But I got that Topaz.
Okay. I have put my link in there.
Okay.
Are you bringing the hate from the okay.
Where are y'all from?
I don't know how to put my link in there.
I stay in Atlanta, Georgia, but I'm not from Atlanta. I'm originally from New York City, but I've been staying in Columbus for a very long time.
Where you from? You say you live in Atlanta, but where you from?
I'm from New York City, but I've been staying in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
I was born in New York City, but not raised there. I was raised in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
And I went to the Mary J. Blige and Nas concert in Atlanta, and it was back in I think it was August. And it was I had never been to Atlanta. Never ever been to Atlanta.
I don't like Atlanta. I'm trying to move from Atlanta probably to Florida.
Okay, you shopping. So next time, hold on for a minute. When you going live, let me know when you're going live. Cause I'm gonna get off in a few anyway. Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna get off too, ladies. I just wanted to support y'all, tell y'all, you know, good stuff. I'm gonna subscribe to y'all's channel.
Okay, thank you so much. That's so nice of you.
And
thank you.
I hope the Most High bless y'all with.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. So, what, you was off today or something?
Yeah. Well, actually, you know, the barbershop that I work at, they done shut everything down here.
Oh wow, that's what they're trying to do here in Atlanta, because there's two people here 2 teachers here got the coronavirus now.
Well, they saying here that they'll probably do a nationwide what do you call it, quarantine.
Yeah,
where-
that's why everybody buying stuff and food and stuff.
Yeah, because they're not going to have nobody out on the streets. They want everybody to stay home.
For about 2 weeks. And like I said, I'm in Louisville, Kentucky, and they done shut down the schools.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah, all the schools is down. I got a son that's in college. He's a basketball player. They canceled their tournament.
Well, that's like it's here. The same thing going on. 2 schools are shut down here also.
Yeah, and he came back this morning because they told him that go ahead and take 2 weeks spring break. But then when he came back this morning, he was saying that he just got word that they canceled the whole semester.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's
Wow.
but
so
it is what it
you
is.
free for a little while, Slugger, huh?
Yeah. And actually, maybe we can because we trying to get a little podcast here, and it's a female, and I mean it's a female in the group, and she got good ideas, and I'm gonna pass her y'all's information because
we trying. I always like a male on the piano faithfully, being and then yeah.
Well,
like go ahead.
Well, I ran into you, Sheila, one night. You was on Gotti's panel. And it was some dude. I think he's from New Orleans, and you and him was going back and forth, and I was like, "This dude's a bozo."
He told me he don't like black women and this and that. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So that's when I first got wind of you, Sheila, and I was impressed, and I think I subscribed to you that night, and I'm gonna subscribe to the rest of y'all.
Okay.
The rest of y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I need YouTube streaks.
Yeah.
And let me know, like, if you want to do something, we could do a piano or whatever. Because I'm always looking for a nice male to get on the piano with us. When you be free again?
Really, I'm really. You just let me know when you get busy. Whenever your time
is.
What
about tomorrow night at 8?
Hello.
I hear you. We hear you.
Yeah. I'm
I can hear you.
Tomorrow night at 8 is
good. Some of us just about to go. This thing.
Yeah, tomorrow. We hear you, Trish. You good tomorrow night at 8.
Okay. I'll see you ladies tomorrow night at 8.
Okay, you see me. I'm seeing Trish. I don't know what she's doing, but I'll be here. Okay.
All right. Y'all have a blessed one.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, you too.
That's the goodest thing.
All right. So I want to thank everybody for coming.
Hello.
Trish, we hear you. Say something.
I can hear you.
Bye.
Okay,
I'm
just going out again.
This thing is just this junk.
Okay, I hear she done. All right, everybody, I'm ready to go. So anything you
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for coming by.
Have a blessed one.
Enjoy your weekend. I'll be back on tomorrow at 8 p.m. 8.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for coming by. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.